Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Sunday. Glad you're with us. We have a special show. We have an incredible 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and we have got some really super cool new items. And the highlights, a 2.5 carat yellow diamond that is in a gorgeous bridge mounting. We also have a very special ametrine. We don't see many ametrines, and we certainly don't see many this size. We have an 11 carat for you in a mounting that is actually, we just premiered it with a green tourmaline the other day. Today, Ametrine could not be a better match or combo. We are very excited about that. So Ametrine lovers, it is a rare one source stone. It is all natural, 2 quartz gems in one. You're gonna love it, and this gorgeous mounting to go with it. So we'll have that as well, and a couple other highlights. We do have one sphene that is the color change variety in the last couple days. Been seeing a few different sphenes. They have all been going, except we do have some earrings from yesterday, so if you need earrings, we've got them. But we do have a gorgeous round that's gonna debut here today, and it is in a bridge mounting as well. So we're looking forward to that. So if you don't have your color change sphene yet, this is that new variety that is also super clean, very bright, all of that. That's going to be coming up as well. And there is a really special sapphire piece. I know we had one yesterday, quickly sold. We have a beautiful sapphire. We even have Russian diamond to wait in a great mounting. I've got an affordable fire opal. We've been trying to make all the fire opals, even the really big ones, really affordable, but I actually have a good size stone. It's about 1.5 carats, and you know they look bigger than that. And we've got a super affordable price tag on that one today for you as well. So that's coming up. And we got wheels, and the first hour wheel is really special. Tony and I were admiring it earlier because huge opal rings, black opals nonetheless, that are going to be clearance priced like I cannot believe. I'm used to great values here. We're used to discounts every now and then. We're used to the wheels being really special, but this wheel is beyond. So make sure if you're an opal lover, you won't have to wait long. It's coming up shortly. We're going to love that one. I even have turquoise drop earrings. We've had a lot of requests lately for turquoise drop earrings. We'll have those. I've got one of those rare pink morganites. So that is just a little sampling of what we're going to see in the show. Of course, requests are not only welcome, but encouraged. We would really love to hear what you'd like to see at the end of the week here as we are celebrating a Sunday together, as we like to do. We got a lot of brand new, but we got plenty of time for requests as well. So it is going to be top of the hours. Oh, and yes, we have a blue wing block D. I cannot have a show without a blue wing block D, and we have a great one for you that is over 4 carats in size, and it's in a bridge mounting. So all of that plus Pod Parasha that's certified. We haven't seen one of those in a while. A Paraiba in the saddle ring that is one of those Paraibas that, listen, at this point, most of them are going to be 20,000 and more. This one is not. So we have that coming up and much more. Not to mention, if you missed anything yesterday, we had a big Saturday full of great jewelry. If there is anything left that is here that you'd like to see again, please let me know so we can go get that for you and bring that out to play as well. So that is a little preview of what's happening for our 3 big hours live from Los Angeles, and it is going to be a very exciting, fast-paced show. And of course, we have a lot of one-of-a-kinds as usual. So when you do see something you love, I can't tell you how important that is to dial in right away when you see something you like, because that's going to give you really the best shot at it. So let's get started. We've got an amazing kunzite, actually, which we get a lot of requests for still, but this one is an emerald cut, and oh, the emerald cuts are so pretty. So let's take a look at this together and see what you think of our really special one-of-a-kind kunzite, and it's item number 711, and it's a fabulous emerald cut stone, so we're really excited about that. But it also is going to be $391, so it's got a great size to it, and we are so excited that it's going to be a great value too. 76 points in diamonds on this mounting also. So you get this really special look, and of course that is one we are loving. We love our big kunzites, but of course that really rich purple blue, it's kind of like that periwinkle color that's coming through in that neon way. So really elegant to see, and yes, it is a lot of diamonds. You've got a frame really. It's sure enough a halo, but it's going to give you more of that pronounced kind of frame because it's wider. You put the big round brilliance together, and then you get that perfect way that it's going to frame that stone and show that off and still give you that amazing emerald cut. But you do have diamonds down the sides as well, so a lot to love about this one, and yet the price could be the best part about it because it's a gorgeous ring. But when we see it here from a distance on the hand and you realize that is going to be going out of here very quickly, all thanks to a superb value and a big old discount, and that's going to be our one only. So are you ready? Look at how further away because it's a little less lit over here. So further away, you're seeing more of those purple blues. That is another indicator of that neon quality that this Afghan material gives us. And it is not going to be $29.99. So you've got a lot of diamond weight here. Changing the gold is possible. So if you'd like to change it to the yellow gold or the rose gold, no problem at all. We'll make that happen for you. But it's going to be a very, very special opportunity for pricing. It's not even $29.99 or $19.99. We do only have the one. We have a lot of kunzite lovers out there, as we know. So this is the time to jump right on in, make it yours. And guess what? We're going to do better than even $1,999. Come on in early. We're going to make it only $9.99 to the very first caller that loves it. So a superb value on a really, really, really rare stone. And yet that saturation is what makes it all the more rare. We know the stone is rare in general, but when you get that saturation level like we're seeing there, that's what's really impressive about it. So call me early. We're going to get to that opal. We have a whole wheel. So it's 5 different large opals, and I mean really large stones, really large mountings that are all coming out at a huge discount, where I promise you this, we're pricing them lower and less than the gold alone. So that's something to keep in mind. So that's all happening. And then, of course, there is, I did want to mention, we have a 1 carat Fawn diamond. Haven't seen a lot of those lately, so there aren't any left. That's why we're not seeing many lately, but we've got a really good one for you that's going to be a carat in a bridge mounting as well. It's actually a carat even, so brilliant oval cut. So for those of you who've been waiting for a bigger Fawn and maybe a little frustrated that there haven't been too many to show you, well, we got one today. So looking forward to that. And give us requests too. Whatever you'd like to see, we're here to help. Get those requests and make them a reality. So let me know who's got this one. We're verifying right now. We'll see who's taking it. And then we are on our way, because there is just a lot to show you today. We've got that 2.5 carat. We have not seen a 2.5 carat in a new style, because we've been doing a great job at discounting the ones that we had. There were 3 consecutively. We brought them all out in 3 consecutive shows. Well, those are gone now. So we're going to bring you something else today in a fabulous, okay, this one's gone in a fabulous 2.5 carat. It's actually a little larger. So let me go ahead and get to this one. This is a really special brand new opal that's sold to Will's Caller. And then look at this opal, black opal with yellow and white diamonds. Oh, this is that fairly new mounting. We've only seen it once before, and it's going to be item number 806. So loving this one, but it's also a very, very special look you've got here. This one is a little bit wild when we talk about how do we make a really special opal even better. Well, adding great diamonds to it is part of the equation here. We've got the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds, and this is also a very, very large stone, which we love to see. So you're getting that as well, which is really nice, because it's actually it's a beautiful, lots of red intensity here, of course, but you also have that carat 72 size, but certainly looks a lot larger than that, which we'll show you. But it also is yellow diamond weight, 16 points, and then you also have another 72 points in the white diamonds, which when you look is actually done like a little bit like a laurel leaf design in a way, where a chevron kind of comes together 3 times over, leads up to that beautiful centerpiece where you see a lot of reds, blues, greens, yellows, and this is only the half of it. Truly, it is a better stone when you see it in person under a little less lighting condition than we've got here. So important kind of look here, no doubt about it. We're going to blow it out right now. There's only one, and it's being the brand new style that it is. We want to make sure that it's really, really affordable for you. That's always the priority. Make sure everything can get a great home at the best price possible. That's what we're doing right now. Carat 72 though, let's watch how that translates when you see it. And hopefully, I'm hoping that with a little less light over here on the hand that you're gonna also see a little bit more of the color. And for being a black opal, sometimes they're really truly opaque. This one's got a nice little glow about it, where the colors almost they overlap over each other. So instead of just getting one color next to another, it's almost like you get this layered color effect that's happening. And yet all that diamond weight, you can see how that presents on the hand is a bigger look there. And you see those really glowing purples and the reds that are amazing, some golden yellows, which is always tough to find in the opal category, and even teals that you have here. Well, this is a one only, and we're gonna blow it out right now, and it's a great looking opal. I'll flip it around just so we can see a different look at the pattern, because it's always good to see where, you know, again, it's always tougher to show in this kind of light environment, but there's that bright teal I was telling you about, and all the color that goes through the side profile of the stone as well as throughout the top, and you see that's all natural black opal. As a matter of fact, we can even look through the inside and see the underside, which is not going to be, actually does look like they polished it pretty well. There you go. So actually it's hard to tell. Yeah, they did polish it on the back side too. So you've got that really cool look, and we want you to be able to admire that natural beauty all the way through that stone. And you know what? We'll take it down to a brand new low price, even though it's never been on before. So it's got a price of $49.99. We want to make it affordable, start the show off right, get a lot of pieces is flying out of here. So instead of that $49.99, watch this. It's going to be a lot better. We'll make it super easy and affordable, and we'll just blow it out for $1,999 if you want a gorgeous, beautiful lightning ridge black opal that has all the color, because you know the deal. So many times the opal just gives, especially the lightning ridge, they'll be the top quality out there, the most expensive generally, but they're also usually just blue and green at best. This is a little different when you get the reds and the yellows, and you see what I mean by the glow that's happening. Even when this moves from one side to another, you're seeing a golden glow come through, like you see right about there. You see it? Looks like that really cool kind of horizon of color there. So you've got a really good look, and yep, it's only one. So if you'd like it, $19.99. We also have a big discount on an Imperial topaz. It's got that really superstar pink color. We did bring out a Paraiba, as I mentioned. We do have a brand new cat's eye alexandrite. So this is that double phenomena stone that we love. The Fawn diamond coming up, because why not? We've had a lot of people asking for Fawn diamonds, so we've got a good one for you there. We will be seeing that. And anything else you'd like to see, get those requests in. By the way, Will, who got the kunzite, may I ask? As we find out. Say it one more time. Hi, Mary. Thanks so much. Enjoy. Let's take a look at this. This is, wow. This is a really special Imperial topaz. And you know, when we've seen a beautiful pinky tone, that's one thing. This is almost like an orange meets a red meets a pink. And yet we've got to remember that this is all natural material. No treatment whatsoever. That is why these stones that bring us anything beyond just yellow or just golden color is so really kind of supernatural in an effect, because there's such a teeny tiny little percentage of stones that actually do this. And so when you have material that brings you the pink levels like this has, where it looks like a padbarasha, although I have a padbarasha today. My padbarasha that I have is much more pastel in its shade. It's going to be a lighter pastel color. This is where it's almost neon, right? It's giving you this intensity and this really beautiful vivacious color. It's like a sunset tone that you have, because there's truly a yellow golden, an orange, a pink, a red, all of that's happening in one stone. That happens to be, even in the normal variety, happens to be one of the rarest stones in the world, because it is one source, but it's a teeny source, and there's very little natural production out of that source. So you just don't see a lot of options when it comes to this Imperial. This is the most highly ranked as far as color. This one particularly just glows. It gives you this beauty and this brilliance that is beyond, and we're gonna blow it out right now. There's a huge reduction. This has been here twice. Notice it's got pink diamonds and white diamonds, and it's all item number 577. So you may already know it. You may remember this one being a great value of $49.99. That's what happens when these stones get to that level of quality. They're going to be a little bit more than even regular Imperial, and Imperial is a pricey stone no matter what. So not many places that have it, because, you know, a lot of quantity obviously you need when you're at a store. You need to have quantity in every single location. It's not for that reason what, you know, stores generally carry. We normally would see them museums and auction houses, and that's about it. So to get this level of quality when it's not just that yellow and it's not just that orange, that's really, really important. And watch what we're going to do with this value, because it's not even $49, $39, $29, or even $19.99. This has the 9 points in the pink diamonds and the 62 points in the white diamonds double halo. So as we take a look at it, just rest assured this one already has 2 collars on it. You know what? I'm going even lower than $19.99. How many times did that happen yesterday, by the way, where we had pieces gone at a higher price, and I went ahead and they were already sold, and I reduced the price anyways? Well, that's what's happening likely here. It's not even $19 or $18 or $17.99. Just say sold quickly, because that's how this is gonna roll today, and it's only $17.77, a brand new markdown on one of our best. And that is some serious flash and color all the way through. I love that pear shapes in particular give you that super intensity at the tip and the base of the stone. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Let me know, operators, we only have one, and we've got 4 callers on the line on this one. So truly 4, now 5, and we have backed up calls. So bear with me here, and we'll see who's got it. And if you have a request, get them in, because we are just getting our Sunday started, and that is a wild one. So let's see. Sean, is that for you? I'm sorry? Oh, it's a yes, then it's a no, and Will's going to take it. All right. Will's got it. Congratulations. You do have it. All right. And then here's the Fawn diamond that I was telling you about that's brand new as well in the bridge. Thank you on the Imperial, and that's going to be item number 553 on the Fawn diamond. So the one and only 1 carat Fawn diamond that we have is right here, and that opal's still available, by the way, if you want that 170 opal we just had a few minutes ago. But here we go with a really, really special and just all natural. We're talking about a beautiful lighter champagne with a kiss of pink. It's item number 553. It's a 1 carat exactly in a VS oval brilliant cut. We're going to come in a little closer and take a look. Then it's in the bridge with a carat 05 in the diamonds as well. So you've got a really good look. Now we did this in the yellow gold to start. You don't have to leave it that way. It could be a good combo in the rose or the white gold, but you want to keep in mind that it's all finished on the inside. It's a total of 5 rows in diamonds in your bridge, the top, the bottom, and of course 3 rows that run underneath. But it's a really, really good look. See that? That's a perspective there that we like to see, so you can really appreciate this almost floating above the diamonds quality this has. Now I know how many requests, that's why we're doing it early, because I get requests every day just to me directly about Fawn diamonds and, you know, wanting one of these all natural exotic colors in a stone. But of course, being that it is such a neutral, has such a great brilliance to it, you see it there. I mean, now we're getting a little bit of that really golden color coming through so well, and you can see how, forget about the gold, you don't even really see it from this angle. It's just all about those gorgeous diamonds that you have. We've got a $69.99 price tag on it because there have been so many requests, and we don't want, you know, knowing that we have so few available overall, we don't want this to be the piece that you say, well, that's the one I wanted, but the price is not quite there where I need it. That's where the discounting comes into play. Even though it's brand new, first time ever seeing it right now, we still want to bring that price down and make it even better than $69. Come on in, because you see how pieces are going. We had a lot of people just miss out on that Imperial, right? A lot of people. So again, this is what we're working with Mother Nature here. So we just have limited quantities on so much of what we do, but it just, again, it rewards those of you that are fast on the phone line. So never ever hesitate in that respect. And we're going to make this a lot easier than $69.99, promise you. This is going to fly on out of here. There's only so many 1 carat diamonds we can do in a natural color that's not a white diamond. And keep in mind that our prices on the colored diamonds that are 1 carat are better than what you see on pricing in 1 carat white diamonds. Anywhere you look, 1 carat white diamonds are more. Whether it's here, whether it's anywhere else in the world, they're just, again, it's tough, tough, tough to get anything in that 1 carat size in a diamond. We're bringing it to you less than $69.99. Here's what I advise. Come on in early. We're going to make it less than even. This is one of those Fawn diamonds that's got that oval brilliant cut. It's a VS clarity to go with all the white diamonds that are around it, underneath it, every which way. This is going to be better than even $69.99 or half of that. $3,500 makes that an incredible buy. We're taking it a lot lower. All you have to do is call quickly. But this is not even $35. It's not even going to be $29.99. Well, this is just that. Chalk it up to another big value and another big discount on a really, really, really in-demand superstar stone right now. It's not $29 or $28 or $27 or $26.99. We're blowing it out right now. The very first caller on this one, you can have it. We'll make it $2,599 first caller, and that is my one and only 1 carat Fawn diamond right there. So call me quickly. Should be gone already. We'll see who's got it, and what a value that is to get something of that quality, that size, but also that great mounting that it has with it, all for just $25.99, and that's too low. Now, are you ready for the opal wheel? So we've got a lot of people backed up again, still on the phone line, so we'll see who's got it. I'm going to try it on one more time for you as well, so take a look, and you can change the gold like I said, so don't worry about that. But that is the one and only. So who got the fabulous Imperial, Will? Rosalind? Rosalind, all right. Thank you, Rosalind. Enjoy it. Now, here we go. You got this one? Let's see, Jalen, do you have it? All right, that one's gone. Now, I'm going to build a little wheel here for you, and I got to tell you a little bit about this because this is the one I've been telling you about since we came on the air. This is a black opal wheel. So we're going to go high end here, and I know we still have the only piece from the show so far in 18 minutes is a black opal. But I get it, that opal was, you know, a little bit more money. We're going to bring down some really fine examples of black opal, and there's a style for everybody here. They're all bigger stones. There's a modern design. There's a, yes? Okay, so the diamond is still here. So again, for anybody who just said, sorry, it's sold, it's still here. So let's go back to that real quick because I just had people hang up disappointed. So here we go. So there's that Fawn diamond one more time. So that'll be, anybody still on the phone? Nope. So we'll have to have you call back in if you missed out on that one. So sorry for that, but we just, again, verifications are important, guys, with these one-of-a-kinds. So we'll just make sure we got it before, again, we say sold because other people are disappointed. But here we are. We're going to get ready for that big black opal wheel coming up. These are going to be values like you've just never seen before, and so we're really excited about it. But all bigger pieces, all really important stones. So again, just a little recap there. Let me know if you'd like that. I know I'm sorry about that. We'll have to have you call back. We just had someone verify and then bow out. So here we go. That's the one that you got to own. And then here we are with the start of this wheel. That's the start of it. So you can see how jumbo that ring is, and they're all going to follow suit here because they're all really, really big opals to start, but then we give them these really proper mountings that you have, like, oh, for example, look at this stone. Come on in, because you're going to have a favorite of the 5. We're going to show you 5 incredible examples. I've got this really cool, look at the blues and greens in this pear shape that we have. That's a more traditional mounting than some of the others you're going to see. And then we have this round, look at that, another blue-green with almost like a kind of a frilly, lacy kind of style to it. And along those same lines, we have this style here, which is going to be a really gorgeous kind of scroll work around. And these are all bigger diamonds you have. So this is, and let me show you the pattern here because each one is going to be a little bit different. Of course, opals are always unique. So this has a little bit of that straw pattern we're seeing. Look at that cool cut. I mean, you could call it freeform. It's really kind of the kite cut, which we rarely see in opals. So we've got a lot of rare cuts up here, from our pear to our elongated oval. This is the traditional one, but look at those colors and what a cool pattern this has to have that little, the darkness of the opal backdrop coming through in that one little vein of the stone there. And then you also have a round, a pure perfect round in the back right. And then this really cool diamond shape or kite cut that you have. So as we look at all 5, you probably have a favorite. Well, that's what we want to know, which is your favorite, because this price tag is going to be coming down to a price that is definitely going to let them fly. And maybe you pick up a couple of them because they're all so vastly different. If you're an opal lover, you might want to think about getting a few of these before they are completely gone. So again, what this is all pieces that have been here. And let me show you just some prices here. Actually, I'm looking, every single one, $79.99 or more to start. That's where they were supposed to be. That's where they began their lives here at TVON. As far as pricing goes, we need to get them a home. They're all unique pieces, and sometimes it helps to see opals because they are also individual. It's sometimes very helpful, especially if you're looking to be in this affordable price range. And yes, they're going to be affordable, and I mean affordable by any metric and by any definition here. But when you see them all together, I think it helps pinpoint which one you really like or where you want to go. What's your favorite? Do you want to go more of the blues and greens? Do you want to go a little more of the entire assortment of the rainbow colors? This is what gives you the opportunity to get whatever it is that's your favorite. And there's one price, and I cannot tell you enough about these values today. It's a Sunday. We have all these big high-end pieces, but that doesn't mean we have bigger high-end price tags. It's just all about the values, the sale, getting everything out of here. I can't leave anything here. We already have 2 pieces again, that Fawn diamond. I'm so sorry that we heard sold, but again, it's back. So if you want that Fawn diamond, let me know. And here's what we're going to do on the opals. There's a price tag I could not believe. And I told you at the top of the show, when we bring out this wheel, the prices are going to be better than you would pay for the gold alone. So if you took out the diamonds and you took out the opals, which is the really valuable part, what you're left with is a mounting that really truly should be a lot more than where I'm pricing them all at. So if there was ever a time to pick up maybe an assortment or a couple of them, and I'll look at that dome mounting and go, that's a lot of gold. What about that big mounting we started with, that kind of rectangular style that houses that kite cut? That's a lot of gold. They all are. And there's a lot of diamond weight here, but nobody's on the phone lines because with a start price of $79.99, you're figuring, well, even the best case scenario, she probably can only go to $3,999, and maybe that's something I'll still have to think about. These will go. All 5, no doubt. Just jump on the phone lines because they're all so specific and individual. There's probably a favorite you have. So come on in early. You can always hang right up, but I'm going to tell you right now, there's no way anybody who likes one of these stones is not going to be able to take advantage of this value. That is how the blowout is working. So call me early, take a look at them. Let's get them out the door. It is, by the way, I've got all the carat weights for you, but for example, there's 75 points in diamonds in this ring. And then we look over here, that's another big diamond weight. So if you want to go bigger diamond weight, we got 75 points here, and we got 75 points here. That's just in the diamond weight. As far as gold restrictions go, only one is restricted, and that's this dome style here. That really colorful, I would say that gives you the most color of the opals. That one's got to stay in white. The rest can be changed. I have nobody on the phones yet. This is a shocker of a value. And you're thinking, well, yeah, they're $4,000, so I'm not sure what she's so hyped about. It's the fact that they're not staying there. And they're not 4, and they're not 3, and they're not 2. And this is why we encourage you, trust. Trust when I tell you there's a big value happening and a blowout on top of that. This is why you got to be on those phone lines ready to go, because they're not even $2,000. And at $19.99, no doubt in my mind, they'd all go. Every single last one of those 5 is going to be gone at $19.99, but that's not what you're paying today. And so when we're in giveaway mode like we are at the end of our week on Sunday, every Sunday, this is what happens. And when you top that with a wheel of a really, really exotic natural stone like Opal is out of Lightning Ridge, Australia, and they're big sizes and big mountings and a lot of gold, well, there is nothing to wait on, especially when they're not even $1,000. Not even $1,000 for all those gold weights and those bigger stones. And your option to really, 4 out of the 5, you can customize to your specific liking, and they're not $1,000. They're not $1,000. They're only $999 for any one of those opals. That's incredible. And we'll give it 60 seconds because obviously that is going to be where now everyone's going, are you kidding me? There's no way anybody expected to see that. So operators, you can always let me know left, right, front, back, center. You can tell me that way because that's probably the easiest, and then we'll try them on, give you the carat weights, and we'll go. So $9.99 per piece. What a value on any one you want. 75 points in diamonds here. 75 points in diamonds here. Tons of gold in this dome style mounting. And you let me know which one you like. Jess, go ahead. Which one? Right. Okay. That's the one you like? You got it. So that's going to be already gone. White gold only $9,729. Let me try it on. Yes, Spencer, you're next. Which one? Middle. All right. So the middle one's gone as well. And Jess, you do have this one for sure? You got it. Congratulations. Love that one. That's $9,729. That's a carat 80 with 26. Now, Spencer, look at the inside of this gorgeous undergallery. That's 75 points in diamonds and a really, really rare kite cut stone that we don't have an actual carat weight on, 111118. So it's all ones on that one, Spencer, until the last digit, which is 8. And that's an 8.5 by 12.7 millimeter. We're calling it a marquise. It's not a marquise, but it's a kite cut of sorts. It's 75 points in diamonds. Do you have this one, Spencer? You got it. And then which one for you? Left side. And that's which one? Front. Okay, here we go. This one, the elongated oval, that's 8668. So here it is on the hand. It's a 90 pointer here for you. You already have it, right, Jason? I'll try it on for you. That's a 90 point elongated oval with 75 points in diamonds there. $9.99. Congratulations. We have 2 left. So we'll show you the round, which has a lot of those neon blues and greens. And then we have our pear shape, which has a little bit more blue and a little more muted green instead of a neon green. Yes. Sure, the pear shape coming up, and that's going to be item number 9461. That's in yellow, but doesn't have to stay that way. It's a carat 64, 53 points in diamonds right there for you. So, Sean, that's for you. And then a double halo around it. That's going to be where your 53 points in diamonds come into play. And that is, of course, a one only as well. So just the pair and the round, although the pair is verifying right now. Let me know if you've got it, Sean, and then we'll bring that. Oh, and by the way, it's got a great finishing. That one is sold. Congratulations. Just one left. It is our round. It's 99.56 is the item number, and so I'll come in close on that one. It's a perfect carat 23 round. It has the really bright neon greens. I love this pattern too. Really cool pattern that's going on through that stone. 9956123 is the carat weight, so that'll be easy enough to remember over time. And then you also have 56 points in diamonds around that one. So very special piece. Thank you on our opals. Yes. Yeah, of course. Let me show you the back of this one. They're going, that can't be natural at that price. It is. They're all natural Lightning Ridge. There's red in the stone you do not see. And you might see a little bit. Look at that. That's natural through and through. You see the color through and through. We don't do doublets or triplets. But there's red on it. I'm seeing the reds as I look down on it. I'm trying to show you guys. But again, tricky with, you know, television studio lights here. Can I try it on for you? Go ahead. Do you have a question? Which one? The 90 pointer? You want to see the back of that one instead? Okay, because that's the one you got. All right, I'll show it next. And that's all open work to it. So this is our last one left on the round. Let me show, Jason, this is for your caller here. If you want to let me know who it is, we can grab their attention. But that's got that straw pattern of the reds, and that's the back of the piece right there. Yes, Jess? Sure, you got the big oval to start, right? Yes, Janet, take a look here at your ring again. She was like, I was so excited to get it. I wasn't watching the screen to see it on the hand. So, Janet, this is your new ring coming your way. Congratulations on that one. That was my favorite too. And that is gone to Janet, so well done there. And that had the most array of color there of all. And then, Jason, does that help your caller out to see the inside of the ring they got? And then let me show you just again the last one left here, which is the round with those bright, vibrant blues and greens. So So thank you so much on those. And that one's here if you like it, with over a ½ carat in diamonds. Very well done with that round, and always rare. We talked about a lot of rare cuts throughout. And there's another one of them being that round, but still over a 1 carat size. So love that. Remind you the carat 70 opal we had earlier is still here. So is that fawn diamond if you'd like that one in the bridge. Coming up, we're on our way. We got a lot to show you. We've got a lot to do. We're taking requests if you have any. We've got a beautiful fire opal in the emerald cut. So this is one that I would love to see out, and we've got a major discount. So this is the last one left. Let me know. We're verifying right now. We'll see who's got it. And then we've got item number 9852 coming up on an emerald cut fire opal. I will have an affordable one coming up that is about 1.5 carats, but this is first. And just, I mean, really, I think that's the combination. The emerald cut with the glow and the clarity of the stone, with the diamonds underneath, 3 rows there that you can see through it still. That is dazzling. It's 9852 is the number. It's a 509. And then let me know who's got the round. And then, guys, we have that big opal, the carat 72 that was here earlier, and the fawn diamond, the 1 carat fawn that was way too cheap. And so that's here as well. But here we go with our 509 with the 3 rows. That's 76 points in diamonds that run from one side to the other, all the way underneath that stone. Take a look at that. And then we've got beautiful glow and color to it. Only have one, of course, and this is the last of the emerald cut fire opals as well. So do keep that in mind. I'll be trying it on for you. Just know we have the one only, and we're bringing this price from $59.99 way lower. Emerald cuts are a little bit more, certainly. We know that out of the diamond world, certainly. That's the most expensive cut in diamonds really you can get. They just tend to inherently need to have a really, really good clarity to even venture into the emerald cut. And so this is not a stone that actually deals with as many clarity challenges as some others, but when you see this stone and the amount of glow it has, the amount of the fiery reds and oranges that are coming through, you really get to appreciate why this emerald cut is such a perfect match to it, why they're just so harmonious together. And that's what I think is so impressive about it, but it's also gonna be better than $59.99. Remember, we're bringing a lot of, if there's a lot of brand new to get to as well, but on pieces that have had, even if it's just one appearance on the year before, we're bringing it way, way down for you. Like this example is a great one because it was even brought down in a little sale weekend, but it was still $39.99. How about we take it even lower? I just want to make sure it goes. It's that last of the emerald cuts. Certainly there's a huge amount of, like, it's an emerald cut fan club we've got going on, especially with a stone that's going to show off a glow like this has. But it's not $39.29 or even $2,500. Time for this one to go. What do you think? I'll make it just, you know what, just blow it out. $23.99, first caller on that one. That's it. And we'll see who's got it. And of course, this one on the hand, and we still, I think, have that round opal. The 1, 2, 3 is still here, but look at this. This is what we want to see there. So you can really appreciate the way that each of the step facets, look at that in unison. They can light up. All those parallel step facets lighting up at the same time every time the light hits it. And so you get this really just almost, it's unfathomable that a gem can come alive like this does. It's like it has an energy all its own in that stone because of the way it's lighting up and how brilliant and bright it is. So that's $23.99 if you'd like it. And then we've got 1 30-second clock unless you've got it already. Go ahead. Sure, which one? We had a couple of them already. The first one, the carat 72, you got it. So that's going to be item number 806. That was our brand new one today. Is that the one you're talking about with the yellow and the white diamonds? All right. So we'll show that again. This is the fire opal for $23.99. This is for your caller. So Tim, have them take a look at this. This was the carat 72 we saw earlier. We got this one down to $19.99 with the yellow and the white diamonds in extreme mounting. Now that's the carat 72 size, 16 points in the yellow diamonds, and then the rest of the way, that's 72 points in the white diamonds. So a very, very important look there with the yellow and the white really bringing out those multiple colors. We know that those yellow diamonds being as bright as they are, and you see the golden tones coming out of that opal. So just a quick recap, and that one's gone. So that was $19.99 for you. Congratulations, that one's gone. And now we just need our fire opal to find a home. So how about this for a lot of opals in our first 30 minutes, right? And all but one is gone now. Well, this one is on its way, I hope. And then we still have that 1, 2, 3 round, which was on that $9.99 blowout wheel. So just again, and also we have chameleon diamonds that are about 1 carat and up. So we've got some of those for you today on discount. We have a beautiful aquamarine. It's a big roval stone that we'll see here before long. We also have this one still hanging out. I can't believe it. $23.99, usually as low as those go. is usually about $3,000, but that's usually on a 4 carat or so. So to get that kind of level of material, but to get down to $23.99 is really important. So let's move. We've got a beautiful emerald. We've got a Colombian emerald that's also around and brand new. Have a cat's eye alexandrite, super, super gorgeous. This is one of our best, which is why we've added one of our bigger mountings with it as well. So one of our larger diamond weights. That is gorgeous. Somebody's got to get this fire opal. And you can also change the gold. So if you'd rather have the yellow gold, which I think with the reds coming, I don't know, I love a yellow gold combination because you see there how there are those golden yellows coming through. It looks like a little flame going on in that stone right there. So that is a very, very beautiful, all of our fire opals glow. I don't care if it's even just a basic oval, but this emerald cut really is special. So that one is going to be $23.99. Change it to yellow or rose if you'd like. And then we are going to be talking about this rare as can be. It's the ultimate in our cat's eye alexandrite. We've had a couple, but usually they're a little lighter color. So wait till you see this one. Brand new today, item number 828, and just feast your eyes on. It's almost like an indicolite because there's less green, more blue here to the base of the stone. And then you have that chatoyancy, which is just this ultraviolet blue-green glow. It's like a Paraiba neon light inside that stone, but it has nothing to do with tourmaline, just describing the color there really. So this is the ultimate in rarity because yes, it's one of the few gems in the world that can exhibit 2 phenomena at one time. It is that color change of alexandrite, but it's also that chatoyancy of cat's eye. We have a really, really special size. It's a 271, so that's tremendous. And it's a beautiful, refined, and defined cat's eye that is exactly, look at that, vertical through that center of that stone. Perfect. This is Mother Nature, and remember, this is a phenomenal stone, ×2. But to get the chatoyancy that is lined up like that is, and so easy and apparent to see, and then you have that factor that it's got a carat 79 in diamonds right now in the yellow gold, but you can change that too if you want to. That's a wow. There's just, collectors know. That is a wow. There is just, look at that, 271. You know how usually they're a little lighter and they're a little bit more of that kind of dusty green blue? This is like a pure, deep, dark blue, which is part of what makes that chatoyancy so really pronounced. But then to have this have the ability to change color a bit, and it's going to be a subtle color change, but it goes still to that red. So from that blue to the red, that's the finishing on the inside. Take a look at this on because it's a mighty fine example of one of our bigger diamond mountings we do. Of course, this stone is just deserving of the ultimate in diamonds, and you've got it. So we have one. It's a collector's piece. Obviously not for the faint of heart, but we like to sprinkle in these museum items all throughout our Sunday, and we will. But this is not $13,699 any longer. So there it is, all the way from that distance away, still seeing that chatoyancy run right down directly through the center of that stone. It's not $99.99. It's nowhere close. If we do this right, it's going to fly because there are just, we say this all the time, there are more collectors than there are collectibles. And that's saying something when we bring you 3 hours of collectibles 6 times a week, right? We bring you all kinds of great collectibles and sprinkle them through each and every show. And yet when we see something like this, and although we've had cat's eye alexandrites, they're usually what? Smaller. They're usually a little bit lighter in that color. So this is the ultimate level. So if you've been waiting on one, well, good time to dial in right now because there's only one like it. And even if you're willing to say, well, I can go a little smaller, I'll go a little less diamond weight. Honestly, the price tag that I'm about to take it to, you could be with a smaller cat's eye alexandrite with a lot less diamond weight and still pay this price. So that's really the beauty of having the ultimate collectibles is when you can bring them down and make them basic everyday pricing like they're any ordinary piece. That's the beauty of it. That's what we're doing right now. You're not paying $99.99. You're not even paying anything close. We're not even leaving it at half off that, which is $49.99. I think we're getting pretty close to that diamond mounting all by itself at this point because to get a carat 79 in diamonds is not going to be under $5,000 very often these days. We're taking it lower than $49.99. It is just for one collar. Change it, like I said, to the white or the rose gold if you want to. But it's not even, you know what, let's make this even better. Let's not even do $45 or $44.99. First collar only, collectible as this is, make it $3,999. That's it. and we've got plenty to show you. We're going to bring out that 251. I'll preview the 251 yellow diamond. It is our only new one. We've been sold out of these for weeks now. So we've got a new one that's here today for one caller. It's a 251 cushion cut yellow. We've got a beautiful spine. I'm going to bring that out here shortly. That's going to be coming out because it's our last round in a ring. We're going to show you a beautiful, beautiful tanzanite in a bridge as well. We've got a Paraiba and a saddle ring. So all the kind of the best of the best in mountings are on display here today. And that is one that should go at $39.99. So let's bring out the spine. Haven't been able to keep one in stock as far as the spines in rings. So we're going to show you one of these color change stones. Of course, this is the round. Remember the 333 round yesterday? Well, that went for about $5,000. Now, bringing you what is a little more typical size that we see, but we're going to try to bring this one down in price tag as well. Check that out. This is special, and yes, great compact bridge here. Not the oversized. It's still the beauty and the details of a bridge, but it's not that really big oversized piece that's going to be complicated for anybody to wear. But it's item number 873, and it's a beautiful 126 on the round stone here, and of course, a beautiful color. Dispersion on top of that green. Remember, this is the color changing variety, so it changes to red. Just recently have started to bring in a few of these extra special collectibles. It's not even a full parcel. It was just a couple of hand selected stones that are direct from the vendor himself, who's actually the one who's accredited with keeping these under wraps for so long. And this is that top quality material. We were begging and begging and begging after 2017 came and went, when we had the first debut worldwide of the stones that were a little bit more, just in comparison, they were a little bit more hazy and cloudy included. It was later that we said, we approached the same gentleman, we said, do you have anything else? And he said, well, there are a few stones that he had set aside, like any, you know, usually gem miners or dealers, usually they're fans of gems like you and I are, and that's their business, but it's also their passion. And so a lot of times when you are dealing with a specialty stone, you will honestly keep a lot of the stones, just like our ownership has done here. When you have special stones, you tend to keep them, and you tend to keep your own little collection. And, you know, it's up to, each and every individual whether they want to eventually share those with the world. And that's the opportunity we're getting right now, where there were just a couple of stones that we've had just over the last couple of days. We had the 544, we had a 333 round yesterday. They're all gone. We had a couple of sets actually paired up in earrings. If you'd like to see those today, they were here yesterday. But this is the way to get the round in a ring, and it's a carat 26, which in this stone, that is still a pretty serious size, but you're also getting the diamond bridge. So that's the 2 rows that run underneath, that halo around it. We kept the sides of this bridge really clean with that mirror finish gold, but you've got a huge value. It's a $49.99 piece. I'm trying to make this as accessible as possible, given that we have so few. So what we can do right now is just go ahead and give you a markdown price. The diamond weight is 95 points in total on this particular bridge, and it's made specifically for the round. So you don't get any other bridge that really does this, and you've got they're mostly for opals or cushion cuts, right? So when you've got the round, you're seeing that brilliance and dispersion come through, which this stone is known for. But this is that newer variety. I debuted it here in 2017 to the world. It was a world premiere. Nobody, like there's always, oh, this is new for us. Well, this was new to the world. Nobody knew that there was such thing as a color changing spine, that was even a possibility in this world of titanite until 2017, and it was right here. But again, even that material was a little more of an olive green tone. This is that bright, powerful, just bright, intense green, changes to red, all the colors. Let's blow it out right now. Instead of $49.99, we're gonna make it a lot better for you. And change the gold too. You've got the option there, white, yellow, or rose. Look at the finishing through the inside. That's a lot of gold. When you look at the thickness of the band, even from the side profile, you see the inside and how that's done. And of course, those diamonds, take a good look there. They look like green diamonds through the middle. Well, that's the spine reflecting its color right on through to the diamonds below. And it's not going to be $49.99. This is that value. And by the way, if you have a Wonder Ring, this is that perfect bridge that if you were so inclined, you could put the Wonder Ring next to it and just create that much more of a wow. But you like it? Hold on, we're not going to do 49. This is what I love, guys. We could very well get this out the door because we have collectors who appreciate a value, and that is right there, a value. But if you're not on the phone lines and you're kind of thinking about it, come on in, because this is not going to be $49.99 today. Let's try it on and show you how I can discount it. And I'm not going to take the time here and do all the, it's a great value already. So if I can just reduce it and get you better value, we don't need to do any auctions or anything like that. We'll just bring it down and the first caller is going to be rewarded really, really well. But do you see what I mean? And if you've thought about green diamonds or even, I'm going to say it, chameleon diamonds, you might want to think about a spine over that just because it's doing things that even, well, most stones can't do, like change color, but it's giving you that brightness and it's giving you the most pronounced dispersion I think you can really get. It's a higher dispersion than diamonds by far, which is why you're seeing every single red, yellow, orange, purple, green flash all happening in the stone. Do we have anybody who loves it? White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold? Any size you need? Should we blow it out? Brand new piece. Doesn't make a lot of sense why it would be reduced. We're going to make it a lot easier. It's not 49, 39. The 333 is the one everybody wanted yesterday. There was only one caller who got it. That was almost $5,000. This is your next option in a round. And what a way. I mean, if you can't decide which cut to get in your color change spine, not that like there are a lot of options, but get the round. Get the round. We know rounds are always going to be a great way to show off dispersion in a stone. It's why we have a round brilliant cut, right? It's why that was developed for diamonds many, many years ago. And they figured out the physics of creating a perfect round cutting that would show off brilliance to the maximum capability. Well, that's been applied to this stone, which has higher dispersion than diamond by far. And it's not $39 and it's not $29.99. We have a really, really special opportunity here for a collector, and we're going to make it even better than even $29.99. This is good. This is really what it's all about, and we're going to blow it out for only $1,999 only. First caller, that's it. Let's see who's got it. It's a beauty, and we'll give it 60 seconds, and that should be gone. So you've got a moment there to take advantage of a really, really, really important stone and get it for $19.99. These are not supposed to be that affordable. They're not supposed to be inexpensive stones, but you got that price right there, which makes it so. So come on in and we'll give it another 45 seconds here. I'm going to try it on again, and then let me know if you're verifying operators, because I know we want to verify 100% because we've already had some people, saying sold and then not, and then it, people get kind of weirded out by it. So let's see here who's got it. So verifying right now. Okay. Jalen, let me know. Jalen, are you thinking about, oh, you're not on the phone. Okay. 10 seconds. Verifying right now. Let's see who's got it. You got it? Got it. Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. Let me show you a little look at a very big aqua. Coming up. New and stunning. Take a look at this aquamarine. How about that? And guys, if anybody wants to see the spine earrings, we had round spines, the color change variety, yesterday in 2 pairs of earrings, and I believe they're both still here. So if you need a pair of spine earrings, we've got 2 options in rounds. They're both studs of sorts, so let me know if you need to see those. And here's 864. Just want to give you a great look at this one. We've only got about 15 minutes, so actually 13 now, until our top of the hour. And so lots to get to. I will have that fire opal deal, that really affordable fire opal. We even have some Mahenge spinels by the yard. So yes, that's kind of fun. And this is a 1097 Sierra Santa Maria aquamarine. It's more of a roval cut too. It's not even a traditional oval that's more elongated. This is that roval cutting, and then check it out. 3 huge diamonds, a marquise, and 2 pear shapes on either side. So 6 stones in total, 82 points there, VS, white diamonds, and the ultimate aqua. This is not for the faint of heart because usually we top out about 5-6 carats. This one being almost 11 carats in size, and that beautiful ultra saturated aquamarine. This is Blue Beryl, but this is the best. There's no other source that produces a color like that. So we're really thrilled it's here for you, but it's also got to go. And that's the challenge here with a big stone and a, wow, this is only, I'm surprised it's only $19,999. I was honestly expecting a lot bigger price tag than that, but we are going to take it so low just to make sure it gets out the door here today. And we're going to make it a lot better than even $99.99. And this one you've got to see on. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. There is a little detail here because you've got quite the quite the elevated basket here, so they did a little heart-shaped detail on the sides on either side, and that is to accommodate. There's a lot of depth to that stone as well, so that's got to be set up a little higher, and then you see it here on the hand with those really, really important diamonds on either side, looking so good. It's not 99. No, let's go even lower than that. First caller on this one. Jeez, that's just a pretty stone, isn't it? Just want to dive into the blues here. That beautiful, beautiful sky blue color that just is beyond what any other source of aqua gives us, and it's going to go all the way on down. Just make it even better. Not even 88, 88 or 77, 77. This is a whole different level than we typically see in our large aquas. Again, 5 carats is really huge. This is all mined out. So that mine, that Brazilian mine that we have just admired as an industry, we've always lauded as the very best by far. Well, it's completely mined out. So it's really just unexpected to see something like this here in that size. And obviously this is the kind of piece that's normally in a museum. And we're gonna make it a lot better than even 77, 77 or 69.99 or 59.99. There's only this one. Let's make it really simple and easy here and blow it out for only $4,999. And we'll do a quick little recap too, because I've only got 4 pieces available from the hour and everything else is gone. We've got that beautiful fawn, that cat's alexandrite, the emerald cut fire opal, and one of our $9.99 black opal deals as well. So that is all going to be recapped here in our next few minutes so that we can move them out and show you, concentrate on all the brand new as we go forward in our last 2 hours. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. We've got a beautiful emerald, but I also have this really affordable fire opal. So coming off the heels of the emerald cut we just had a few minutes ago, we've got one more that's a little bit more affordable, and what a value it is. So we've heard you guys. So many people saying, well, it's been fun seeing the big stones, but what about something a little bit even more just wearable for every day? Or a little daintier size, or for those of you that like a little more petite piece. Well, still got the color, still got the reds, still got the clarity and the glows. This actually, well, let's just take a look. Here's the emerald cut next to it, which obviously is a little bigger size, but take a look at the color comparison here. So you see how there's even a little bit more red in this pear shape than we've even seen in this 509 we had earlier, which by the way, that's still here at $23.99 on the emerald cut. But this is where we take a carat 40 pear shape and make it super affordable. It's funny, we started with all the smaller fire opals and then kind of changed gears and started bringing out the museum one-of-a-kinds for you. And then a lot of people, of course, now seeing those time and time again saying, never mind, I want something a little smaller. Maybe I need something a little more everyday, dainty, wearable, diminutive, whatever you want to call it. But it's still a carat 40 that's looking larger than that. It's item number 848 is the item number. It's brand new right now. We don't have, oh boy, there's only going to be a couple of stones here that had that consistency and that color. So this is where you've got to dial in. It's carat 40, like I said. It's 4 points in diamonds on the sides. That would be a little semicircle design that almost looks like, kind of visualize like a 3-stone look, but just the way the semicircles meet up with the pear shape is really pretty, especially considering it's more of a rounded pear shape. And what I mean by that is sometimes pear shapes, as you know, can be really elongated, and sometimes they're even a little bit more narrow. This has got that more rounded, kind of almost equal in length as it is to width there. So it's a really special look, but it's also going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. But for those of you that want to try a fire opal, and you're not willing to say, well, I'm just gonna, I'll just lower my standards and get that regular yellow material. You want to get the same quality and the same level of material we've been seeing even on the $5,000 and $6,000 and $7,000 pieces. This is it, and we're gonna make it really, really easy for you. Let me try it on so you can see, because it's still gonna be a less dense stone, it always is. So you're still gonna get the look and appearance of larger than a carat 40 here. So that's crucial because that's what all opals do. They're less dense, so they're always going to give you a bigger look than what their carat weight indicates, which is the carat 40. But you can see there how pretty this is and how really simple and elegant. But you know what? Instead of $12.99, and I'm not kidding, that is truly the price that I'm supposed to get here today for that fire opal ring. $24.94 is where it started, $12.99 today. I want to try something here because it's the end of our hour and I want to make something really, really, really affordable that, let's face it, in fine jewelry today, with gold being where it is and diamonds being where they are, and then of course, this is the only place to get fire opal of that level of quality. I want to make it affordable so that even if you're watching more just to kind of enjoy the jewelry and sit back and chill with us on a Sunday, maybe we make you a shopper today, because there's very little in fine jewelry that can be brought down to a price tag like we're going to do right now, especially when it's not even $1,000 or $999. All you can do is dial, because again, the sooner you do, the better chance you have to get one, because it is so limited. There are only a couple of stones that are going to bring that exact match. This is an opal where we can match them. You can't do that with crystal opals or black opals, because those are very specific patterns that each and every stone is going to have. But you can do that with a fire opal, as long as you are, again, matching that color exactly like we have been able to do on just a couple of stones. So it's not going to be $999. This is even better. Now, you're already saving $300. Not too shabby. But it's not $999. Call me early. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold. Couple to go around, even if you need to get two because you want to have one and you want to have one for your daughter, your best friend, whoever it is, right? This would be the way to do it, because it's so rare to bring fire opals in those bigger sizes. They are one of a kinds and we don't have duplicates. So here's that rare opportunity where we actually have a couple, and it's that motivation that's going to drive this price lower, because I want to make sure they all go. And it's not like we have 50 of them or 10 of them or 5 of them, but still we've got a couple. So let's make the value even easier than $999 or $888 or $777. Okay, that's about as low as jewelry goes these days. I mean, I think back to even clearance discount wheels of pieces I've had for years, and that's as low as they go, is $777 in today's environment, right? But it's better than that. If we're going to move them, we're going to move them, and we've only got a few minutes left till the hour number 2 begins, and we are going to show you a very big top of the hour. Thinking about bringing out that big Ametrine. So get ready on that one. But if you would like this fire opal, we have nobody on the phone line, so you're good to go so far, but it's not even $699, and it's not even $599. We've heard you. A lot of people said, I want a smaller version of a fire opal, but give me that red color. Give me that cherry red orange. Give me every single bit of that $5,000 ring color, but give it to me in a smaller size. This is it. And look at this price tag. Teeny, teeny, tiny price tag. And it's not going to be $599 because I'm still waiting for your calls. So I'll just take, again, this is the freedom I've got on Sundays, make sure everything goes. That's the objective here. It's just a matter of moving every single piece we have. So instead of $599, instead, yeah, we're going even lower than that. So if you haven't dialed in yet, this is probably the best time to do it. Otherwise, risk missing out, because it's not even $550 or $549. Any gold, any size, still doing all that for you, and it is only going to be $499. That's it. We got a couple. Let's move them out in 60 seconds. They'll be gone. That is not something you see every day. And this is fine jewelry. And last time I checked, it is May 21st, 2023, when gold is floating around $2,100 an ounce. Diamonds are crazy money that is just shifting and elevating by the day still. And we've got a ring here for $499 with a top quality fire opal as the centerpiece. We've got only, well, look at this, 30 seconds and it's still here. So, and we've got a couple of them, so I've only got a couple seconds to show it to you. Top of the hour is coming up very quickly here. Let me know if you have any requests. We haven't had any yet today, so hopefully that just means I'm showing you exactly what you wanted to see. But given that we've got a large audience on Sunday, that's probably not always the case for everybody. So if there's anything we can bring out for you, please let me know what that is. We will do that. So 15 seconds remaining, and then we'll see who's got it. If we've sold it out, doesn't look like we have yet, but Jason's got number 1. You've got the first one, right? And then Spencer, you've got one too? So let me know, because we got to count them down. I know this is rare to have anything more than one, but here it is. And we've only got 2 left, so $499. So we still have the big emerald cut. I was going to just show you what we have left from the first hour, but you know what? Emerald cut's here. The Fawn diamond is here. We've got that beautiful black opal in the round, and we're backed up on the calls. So just making sure we get everyone through before top of the hour in 2 minutes. Make sure we get everyone through on this one. This is going to be sold out. No question about it. We only have 2 left as we speak, and looks like we have more shoppers coming in on the phone lines than we have rings remaining. So it looks like it'll be our last call on this one, and congrats if you get one. $499, nothing else. I mean, not to ruin any surprises, but I have nothing else that's that affordable throughout the entire day. We do have a Paraiba. I've got a 1663 tanzanite that was actually made a brief appearance yesterday. Have a really special top of the hour for you, which I cannot wait to show you. It is a mega Ametrine in the most designer mounting. We just saw this mounting for the first time with a gigantic green tourmaline. If you're with me, I think it was Thursday night. Well, that was a good piece if you wanted to spend $10,000. We're going to bring you an even more unusual stone in that same mounting and wow you with it. So that's going to be coming up. Have a big yellow diamond. I said I was going to preview the 2.5 carat that's new today. Here it is. This is, so for those of you that have reached out and a little disappointed because I had 3 days consecutively a couple weeks ago that had 2.5 carat yellow diamonds and one each day, and each day they sold one by one by one. 3 days, 3 yellow diamonds, and that had everything to do with the value. Well, I have one new one today. So I just wanted to give you a little preview, a little sneak peek for being here early. And as we get ready to start the top of the second hour, wanted to show you what 812 looks like because that is a 251 yellow diamond that is in that square cushion cut that is, yes, AVS. Cushion cut, brilliant square cutting, and then it keeps those yellow diamonds going. How about this? 52 points in yellows, 95 points in white diamonds to go with your 251. So we're talking about nearly 4 carats in diamonds here. Just shy. So you've got a very special piece. And I could not be more proud of what we're going to do with that one today. So if you have been a little disappointed that you missed out. And now you're also realizing, oh, there aren't many 2 carats coming in because you've been listening to what we're talking about with the prices on diamonds and what they're doing. Well, this is going to be the day to get one. So if you like the bridge mounting with that 2-tone element, look at this. 4 rows of diamonds down the side. The yellow diamonds go all the way under and through. The white diamonds are a little larger. They meet up with not 1, but not 2, but 3 halos in that centerpiece. Here's what it looks like on. And yet the reason all my 2.5 carat yellow diamonds are going is because they were so affordable for what they were. Now we bring in the new design with even more going on around it and in the gold, which by the way is also 18 karat gold, because really it'd be kind of silly to have this level of quality and not put it in 18 karat gold. So all that's done for you. And so this is going to be that really mega piece. We're going to see it a little later. Just wanted to give you a heads up on this one so you're well aware that it's coming up in today's show, and we're going to do something extraordinary with that one. So make sure you stick around to be here because that's my last. It's the brand new one, but it's also the last hit we'll probably have for some time. We've been waiting for this yellow diamond. We're just actually waiting for that mounting to be created for it because it all had to be custom made. So that is here coming up in a little bit. Just want to remind you about that. We still have one fire opal pear shape if you'd like it from a little earlier. And then remember that fire opal, that really cool pear shape was only $4.99. And we want to welcome you to the show if you're just tuning in. Glad you're with us today. Happy Sunday to you. We are live from Los Angeles as always. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON. We are so glad you're here. 2 big hours left. That yellow diamond will be here on this show. So make sure you stay with me. We'll do it probably right around the top of next hour. So you only got about 58 minutes more to wait. But we're also going to show you, I'm so ready for this. We previewed this. This is so incredible. It's this looks like a museum piece. It really does. I've been to so many exhibits looking at jewelry. Obviously, it's you know, when it's something you love, when it's something you're passionate about, you try to just absorb as much great jewelry as you possibly can. This looks like something that would be on display at a museum. And we're talking about, looks like something actually that would belong to royalty really, because it is one of the most important stones. It's a dual quartz stone. It's called Ametrine because it's only been found in one place in the world, and that's the Anahi mine in Bolivia. But we have 862 coming up for you. And it is that huge size Ametrine emerald cut, but this is a newer mounting for us. And we just saw it the other day with a really big green tourmaline, and it was like $10,000. We're going to do something really special, although this stone's a lot more rare than a tourmaline, just because one source. Well, tourmalines come from all different sources across the globe. This is one source only, and yet researchers, gemologists, geologists, scientists, great minds still have no exact idea of how and why this combination of ametrine and citrine, 2 quartz gems, why did it come together in this one place on Earth? Nobody really knows exactly how or why this happened, but it's the only place you can get it. So this is not just a fusion, and even when we see bicolor tourmalines, you might be somewhat used to that. This is a little bit more rare when you talk about one place, and then we're going to show you the saturation this gives. It's a total stunner. This is a showstopper of a ring, and we're going to see it here up close, and that's coming up a little later. And then take a look at this one. Does it have a water spot on it? Yes, it does. So let me get that removed, and it's going to be item number 862. It's an 11 karat exactly. Hi, Will. What's going on over there?
Susan is calling. She got her yellow diamond, and she loves it.
I still have a water spot. Susan called, and she said she got her yellow diamond, and she loves it. Yay, that's wonderful to hear. Thank you, Susan. Where was Susan calling from? Do you know? How exciting. Wisconsin? It was Susan? Oh, good. Susan, thank you so much for the call. Appreciate that. Thank you. That's awfully nice of you. Thanks so much for shopping with us, and wear your yellow diamond in good health. That's so exciting. Oh, yay. And she probably was inspired by the 2.5 carat. Did she also get one of our 2.5 carats, or which one? I can't remember which one she got, but I'm wondering if she also maybe, what'd she get? Oh, really? She got a 1.5 carat. Good. Very nice. All right. So the 2.5 is coming up at the top of next hour, so about 55 minutes away. And then here we go with the 11 karat exactly emerald cut ametrine, super saturated, and it has 50 points. But that's just your pear shapes. You see the big diamonds here, top and bottom? 50 points in pear shapes. Then you have another 52 points in the round brilliance that, love it, kind of flare out at the corners, because an emerald cut is a rectangular stone. So to give it a little bit more curve with those diamonds is really a pretty way to frame it. And it is going to be, well, I know it leans a little bit on the wheel here, but this is how it sits up, completely straight to your eye. Look what happens with that saturation of that stone right there. We saw this earlier with that emerald cut fire opal. We're seeing it again. These beautiful bold, and yeah, it's going to light up purple and gold, just like the split does there, right? So this will be, you know what? Let me show it on the hand here. Take a look at this. Wow. Now that's pretty. This way that you have that little detail on the corners here, and then the points that are created by having that trio of pear shapes together in bigger stones. That's why we separate it, but you know, you add it all together, that's a carat 02 in the diamond weight in total. And white, yellow, or rose gold are options. You know what? I always say yellow gold would be something to seriously consider on this one, because half of your stone is golden in color. So why not consider the yellow gold if you want to match that citrine side there of your piece? You can do that. So if you want to consider the yellow, I would recommend it almost. If you just like the contrast there that the white gold provides, okay. But here's what we've got. Oof. Well, the tourmaline was 10,000 or so when we had that tourmaline in the mounting. Well, let's try to make this a little bit easier for everybody, because we don't have ametrine nearly as much as we have tourmaline, and it's a big stone, and it's really special, and it's one source. And when you think other one source stones, what probably comes to mind is what? Tanzanite, Imperial topaz. They're all more pricey stones. So we are really excited to bring you something specialty here, but it's not going to be, okay, why would this go any lower than $79.99? When you look at that power of that mounting and that design element, why would that ever go less than $79? I'm going to do it. And we've got a top of the hour here, so you know what that means. It's not just about the pretty, pretty piece. It's about the pretty, pretty price. So instead of $79, let's move it on out of here. Call me if you want it. We'll do white, yellow, rose gold, but you cannot wait, because we've had way too many pieces going out already that people have been missing out on. Don't want that to be you, especially when it's ametrine, because the big sizes are so tough. We're going to make it a lot better. And you know what? Not even $49.99. Already a value. Watch this. It gets better. It gets better. But you got to be ready to go, because I'm not asking for $49 or $39 or $29.99 for this 11 karat stone. And then the really important diamonds. This is so spectacular up top and at the base here. That makes a huge difference, because think about it this way. If we just take the average, there are only 6 stones there in those bigger stones. So that's an average of about 8.5 points a piece on those diamonds, which we love our diamonds no matter what. But when you start to get in bigger stones like this, that is incredibly important, and it's a higher value. Okay, we have nobody at $29.99. Tell you what, just send it on out of here. Then we've got Mary's request. Mary, welcome to our show. She's a brand new register looking for hoops, so we're going to bring them out. We got a great value on those, but this is not even $29.99. It's just a matter of let's move every single piece we've got. We got to move them all, every single last one. And so instead of, oh, this is good. It's that cocktail ring that everyone sees and everyone notices, and they know it's special and different because chances are, even jewelry lovers all across the world, even collectors, very, very rare to find ametrine of this size, especially of this saturation level. Some of the ametrines that are out there, have you noticed? It's just like quartz. So if you're talking about citrine individually or amethyst individually, you know typically they are lighter saturations. And then as you get into those deeper, darker saturations, that's where they get to be the big money, because quartz family gems, generally a little bit more individually, a little more commonplace, found in more sources across the world. But when it comes to the saturation, that's when your prices change. That's when your whole pricing scheme elevates, is when you're getting top saturation. So to get the ametrine, which still does have, out of that one source, a lot of lighter material, this is that ultimate level. And it's not even 29, I gotta move it. We gotta make sure that this one goes, because all this beauty, all this stunner, all this rare, rare, rare size, collectability, one source nature, the big diamond mounting, it's not even gonna be $2,500 or 24 or 23 or 22. We're just blowing it out so that one caller can have it. And then we're moving on to the hoop request, and then we've got so much to show you. We have so many incredible pieces, but get requests in if you have them. We really want to hear what you're looking for, because there's room for the request today. We didn't jam-pack 3 hours of jewelry. We did about 2 hours of jewelry so that we could have a request here, no matter what they are. But it's not even 22 or 21 or $2,000. I'm blowing it out. We're going to make this brand new piece, the Monster Ametrine. It's going to be $1,999. One caller. Let's take a look at it. 60 seconds on that one. And that'll be $19.99. And then the hoops are coming your way. Don't forget that big diamond, top of the hour. Next hour, we have turquoise drop earrings that are here. And anybody want that Fawn diamond? Remember, we had that 1 carat Fawn diamond earlier in the show. So we had that very special piece as well. And then don't forget, we are already 10 minutes into hour number 2. So whatever you'd like to see, you got to let me know what they are, what we can bring out. If it's something from yesterday, last week, last month, we'll do it. We'll bring it right on out for you. But there are just so many important values. We've got our last of our Mahenge spinels by the yard, by the way. And it's literally 6 left, and we'll never see it again. So we're going to bring those out for one last presentation today. Have a Padparasha sapphire that's certified. I was really hoping this one would find its home. That is just one important piece. And I know it's not for everybody because of the size. It's a really big piece, but if you do like that bigger, bolder kind of styling, that is certainly the way to go with that $19.99 price tag. So that will be a one only, and it's still here. Let's go to our last ever Mahenge, but right after this hoop request, because I know these are here a lot, but you know, we always enjoy, because no matter what, every single person that watches that's new probably wants a great diamond hoop for their collection in some size or another. And we happen to have one of our most popular looks here in an oval inside out styling. It's item number 425. So Mary, welcome to our show. She's a new register, I hear. So welcome, and thank you for the request, and how nice for her to come on in and say, you know what, here's what I'm looking for. Well, if you know diamonds already, you know we can beat anybody's value on diamonds. But the challenge is, we're still going to give you that high-end VS material, and that makes a difference. So if you're newer to our show and you're thinking it's just 2 letters and a number that are put together, and you see it on every graphic we do, and it says VS2, and if you're wondering, okay, so it's just diamonds. It's not just diamonds. Those are VS stones. I've been having more and more and more of you. I kind of got on my soapbox the other day about all the lab-grown diamonds that are coming out in the industry as a whole. And I'm getting really, really, really kind of nervous about what it means for the industry as a whole, because the more and more we're seeing lab-grown elsewhere, not here, but a lot of you are seeing it as well, right? And that's the reality of the business, because when diamonds get more pricey, designers, storefronts, everybody, they have to come up with alternatives to still, you know, give their consumers something to purchase and something to enjoy. So you're seeing a lot of lab-grown stones, and they're trying to pass them off as normal stones, saying, well, there's no difference, when there is a world of difference between a stone that is mined from the earth and a stone that is made in a lab, even if the chemical composition at the end of the day is the same, because it all comes down to rarity. And if you have a lab-grown stone, I'm sorry, but those are going to be something that they can manufacture and make and create really fairly easily, that as a result is not going to have as much rarity to it. So when you're getting natural diamonds, that's the first thing. But we're going to the top level here of diamond accents as far as clarity goes, VS quality. And that's important, because a lot of you have reached out and said, you know, that's the truth. There are lab-grown stones, and there's still more money than what you guys offer on your natural best of the best. And that's why when it comes to value, there's one leader. We are where And for those of you that are new, that's why I say all this, because we have new shoppers by the dozens every single show. And that's why I want to make sure you know there is a difference. There is a big difference. So before you settle for, even if you go natural diamonds and low quality, if you're thinking synthetic or you're thinking anything down that road, watch what we can do first, because this is probably your better option with the price tags the way they are. So take a look at our 235 inside out oval hoop earrings we have. This is that button closure that's it's actually the button release. That's the only thing you're going to do is when you need to press that button down when you need to open them. That's all you got to do there. It's a 235 diamond weight, and they're really fabulous. And take a look at this from a distance away so you can see how they look. We'll give you the measurement. This is that medium oval size, so it's 1.5 inches from top to bottom. But because they're oval, they're going to be about 1.25 inches from side to side. So that's what makes it an oval, not a round. So just a styling element for you. Really, really easy to wear. They're comfortable on, but they've got this. This button release is so important. Press that down. When you do, it opens up that post. It releases it. It's got a hinge at the base. And then all you do to close it is push it, snap it, it locks. So that could not be simpler. It's got the diamonds on the inside of the back and the front of the outside as well. I'll try them on for you. White, yellow, rose gold, and you are not having to pay that original $11,000 price tag. Remembering that if you do shop the same kind of diamond, apples to apples out there in the retail world, you're going high in retail. Number one, they're $25,000 a carat. Number two, that means over $50,000 for a hoop like this. That's a lot of money to spend on one pair of earrings, even if you are going to wear them every day. So let's do what we do and take $11,000 and make that even easier. So this is what they look like from a distance, so you can really see how beautiful they are and also how wearable. Just how they're not pulling at all, they're not uncomfortable, they're not too heavy. I mean, this is a large size hoop, but they're not going to be that uncomfortable style that's pulling at the ear. This is really meant to be an everyday wearable design and look. We're going to blow them out right now. They're not even $11,000, $10,000, or $5,000 for 235 in beautiful VS diamonds. We'll go back to the wheel, show you what the pair looks like here together, and they're going to be better than even $49.39 or $29.99. I know we get to see these a lot. They're one of our staple icons in jewelry, and you know what? We're going to make them $19.99 to the very first callers. So white, yellow, rose, but limited with what we have in stock. So if you need them right away, especially, let's say you want us to start wearing them right away, or you have a special occasion that you want to debut them at, this is the time to pick them up at $19.99. So they are there for you, Mary. If you have any other requests, let us know. We've got smaller, we've got larger. We've even got a more compact, kind of a U-shaped hoop coming up in an oval that I can show you as well. That's 96 points, but a little wider because they've got a stacked row design of diamonds. So we'll show you that as well. But I want to get to our last of our Mahenges by the yard. Ametrine's still here, by the way, right? Nobody picked up the Ametrine yet? Jess, do we have any? Thank you. So $19.99. And then let's go ahead and move right along. We've got our last, and I'm telling you there are 6, which I know in TVON land sounds like a ton, but we have 6 diamonds by the yard with Mahenge spinels. So the concept is the station style necklace, but the look is bright neon Mahenge pink red spinels instead of diamonds. And layerable, yes. So we'll get to that coming up. Final quantity, can't make it again. I'll never forget when this necklace debuted. I had 35 of them. They were gone in 30 seconds. That's because, and most people actually took more than one. So let's just go ahead and tell you right now, 6 remaining Mahenges by the yard. So we're seeing more and more of this in designer retail as well. Now that diamonds by the yard have been established as the classic that everybody has to have now, we're going to show you a pink spinel version. This is a really, really, really rare stone in its own right. They're out of Tanzania. They were only discovered in 2007, so not all that long ago. Yet all of it's out there. So what's out there is out there. You can't get any more of it. It's completely mined out because there was only one bit of rough. So this is going to be item number 8221. It's our last 6 available. There are no choices here because there's adjustability built into the necklace. It's also white gold only. They're made up and ready to go, and so they'll be out tomorrow. So here's what we're going to do. You get a carat 06. It's a lot of Mahenge. A carat 06 of spinel. They're all rounds. They're all matched. And like any by the yard style, that's an industry term that simply means a station style necklace. We usually see it with diamonds. We have our own versions in diamonds. We're going to bring you the spinel version, which is so pretty. And don't think you have to be necessarily a pink wearer to wear the Mahenge spinels. They have this when they're bright hot pink like this, they tend to work with everything. And think about it layered with your diamonds by the yard as well that you may already have. So I'm going to show it on the hand here. We have hoops going out as you might expect, and there's kind of a front and a back here. So when I show you here, now you see, so just take a look before you put it on. And then you'll see, because the stones are a little larger here, so make sure you've got the front facing out before you put it on. And then you're generally, not that it will never move, because we're moving living human beings, right? So when you have a necklace on, it might turn a little bit, but this is going to be your stones that go from, look at this, one side to the other here. We're going to show you, they stop right about the 3/4 mark, and then there you can see where the chain is going to be all diamond cut. You've got 3 different lengths that are adjustable, 16, 17, 18. Operators, there are 6 of them left. This is our last call. Did everyone, what were we taking, hoops? Jalen, you got hoops? Okay, no hoops gone yet. All right, so here we go. This will be 106 in Mahenge, 16, 17, 18 inches in length. That is a lobster claw clasp, which is an upgrade on a clasp compared to, let's say, the spring rings, which we normally see. And we've only got 6 available, and you know what we're going to do? It's not $9.99 any longer. That's when we sold out 35 in 30 seconds, when it debuted. This is a better value, and I think for gifting too, I can speak from experience. Everyone I'm close to expects jewelry for gifts now. They just do, right? They expect jewelry. And so I've learned a long time ago, necklaces are the best way to go, because you don't need to worry about size. There's kind of a universal appeal to a style like this. And we're certainly not making it $9.99. This is your last call on a Mahenge spinel necklace. Can't make any more. They go from one side of the neckline all the way to the other. It's not even $888 or $777 or $699. We got another pair of hoops coming up. Is that Mary, our requester? She wants to go bigger? I like it. I like her style. All right, so Mary, we've got your bigger hoops coming up. And you know what we'll do? Make it $5.99 on the Mahenge spinel necklace for our last call here. 6 only, white gold only. That's all we've got. So you've got a last call on this one already. And you know what I'll do is also show you up close so you can see the brilliance of the stones. Let me move our hoops aside because we're getting ready for a bigger pair of hoops, but I want to show this to you where you see the front and the back. So that's what we're talking about. When you just put it on here, you're going to see that front of that material is going to have that really bright, hot, pinky red material. It's a really beautiful match with everything, go with everything. I'd really recommend layering it with your diamonds by the yard as well. I think that'd be beautiful together. But $5.99. 6 available. So take as many as you need. There's a close-up of your lobster claw clasp. And then, of course, those O-rings give you that 16, 17, and 18-inch length. That is all built in. And let me know who'd like them. We're going to give them 30 seconds because we got to move here. Yes. How many would you like? Just one? Okay. One necklace gone. So Sean's getting the first one. I got to keep track of these. You know they're going to sell out. It's our last time we get to see it. We know what we have. We don't have any other round Mahenges that are going to match like this. This is that round, brilliant cut we love. And there are gorgeous stones here that are all the way, about 3/4 of the way around the necklace here. Just the back, which is usually, obviously in the back of the neckline, so people don't usually see. If there were stones, would be a little tougher. These are about 1 inch and a little more than 1 inch apart here throughout. And let's see, would you like one too? Will, would you like one? All right, so Will's got one. Anybody else? Just keeping track because we've got a limited quantity here. So I don't want to oversell them because then you won't get one. We'll have to call you and we'll have to tell you, I'm sorry, it's not available because it is so limited. We can't just make any more. We can't just go about it that way. This is too limited of a stone to be able to create again and again and again, which is why we're giving you a last call today. So last chance. Do you have one too, Tim? Okay. Anybody else get one that didn't tell me? Spencer, you're not on the phone lines? Okay. Hang on, Jalen. We'll see if he's got one as well. Jess, are you getting one as also? Okay. 3 left and backed up calls. Sorry for the wait time, guys. Limited operators today on this Sunday. Coming up. Let's get to our beautiful bigger hoops coming up. I'm going to leave this here just for a minute because I got to go grab those hoops that just came out to play. We've got 423 coming up. We'll show you the 363s. Same size, bigger diamond weight. So last chance. All right, let's move on. Looks like we have 2 left on the Mahenge spinel. Tony, we're going to go back up close to the wheel. We're going to bring our requester. This is the same size in a hoop, but we're going to bring this larger diamond weight. These are actually up 1.5 inches by, actually these might be a little bit more narrow on the oval. It looks like instead of 1.5 inches by 1.25 inches, these are an inch and a half by an inch and an eighth. So just a little difference in the oval. It's just a little bit slightly more narrow in the oval, but you've got a huge diamond weight. Remember the last ones were 235. Here's the comparison. See how those look a little more narrow there overall? That's because the 235 turns into 363 here. Still have 2 Mahenges left if you want those necklaces, but again, yeah, you've got one of them. All right, so one left now on the Mahenge spinel necklaces. Let me know if you want the last one. And then here we go with the 363. It is a beautiful look, still inside out style, still have the button release closure, and we're gonna blow them out right now. This is probably even, well, you know what, it's a better value. It really is. Because as diamonds get bigger, they should be more money. And yes, we got the last ones under $1,000 a carat. We're gonna also do that here. Even though they're bigger stones, we're gonna take that $36.99 price tag and bring it on down. And all you have to do is dial in, but white, yellow, rose gold, limited in what we have made up and ready to go. So that's the crucial part of this. Let me show them as I do from a distance and on as well, so you can see what they look like. And here they are from a distance. So you're just getting a bigger, round, brilliant diamond, still that great setting where they look like they're just floating in line here all together. There's your inch and a half. Then, like I said, instead of being an inch and a quarter, they're more like an inch and an eighth here in their overall. You can see right at that widest point there, they're about an inch and an eighth. So just a very subtle difference there. But what you're getting is that bigger diamond weight. Still have that button, there it is. So that's only how we use that just to release it. That's just to open it up. And we'll bring them down from $3,600 to $3,500 to under $3,000, but they're not even $29.99. And this is always what I recommend. If you can't decide, go with the white gold. But we have the yellow and the rose, which are just nice offerings, because usually if you're shopping diamonds out in the world, you're not getting VS, but you're also not always getting a choice of gold color. So that makes it really special as well. And here's what they look like on, just so you can see another perspective, just like we like, because again, when you see them on like that, you realize how big those diamonds are, and still not getting any more weight to the earring. It's not making it any heavier to where you see there's no pull on that ear piercing or earlobe at all. You've got a really, really great look, but just again, more diamonds to love. More, just the bigger individual sizes to love. And we're not doing $29.99 either. So this is really the value on hoops today. Let's go back to our wheel. We'll show you close up. They're only $28.88 if you'd like them. And that is that really special buy, because that's not the way it's supposed to go. You get bigger individual diamonds, they get to be more money, not less. So what's happening here is, well, let's just say it. It really is just defying the odds of what the industry does, what the world does, what even we do here, because there's absolutely no reason for that to be a smaller per carat price. But there you have it. So $28.88 to get 3 2/3 carat weight in your earring. It's wild, isn't it? It's completely unusual. But that's where, if you want to go bolder, they're still wearable. So that's what I would recommend. Take advantage of them. Let me know, Mary, if you like those instead. Same oval design, same inside out look. But again, nobody can touch our values. Okay, and then if you want a little smaller hoop, not inside out style, but we do have this kind of a little bit more of a huggy design with that 3 rows set together to give you all that presence up front. Got a big tanzanite, got a big demantoid. Beautiful turquoise drop earrings are here. At the top of next hour, which is 33 minutes from right now, we're gonna bring out the 2.5 carat yellow diamond. It's coming out to play. It's the last one we've got for who knows how long, probably ever, because the way the prices are going. We have our last stone finally set in this custom bridge mounting for you, and it's coming out today. So looking forward to that. If you want a 2.5 carat, we have just such rave reviews. I get more compliments on our blue wing block Ds and our yellow diamonds than by far anything else. So hopefully we'll get you some hoops if you love them. Let's go ahead and do a quick little trio of blowout rings. We've got more requests. Don't tell me it's another hoop. Is it another hoop? It's another hoop. We're gonna spend $50,000 of airtime. Now she wants to go smaller. Oh boy. Well, we got smaller now. Okay, so here we go. This is actually, Susan, you want half inchers? All right, we got half inchers coming up. Let's show bezel sets. Half inch, you got it. And that's gonna be item number 366. No, actually this one's gonna be item number 4315. I've got the bezel sets here, which I really like for a different look and gives you a really nice size diamond, still inside out, but doing a smaller stature. So we'll make these easy. It's a 101 diamond weight here and bigger stones all throughout that in and out, so you're still getting that deal. Now this is going to also have, usually the smaller hoops do not have that little button release. This does. So you've got the little button release here. That's what opens it up. Then it clicks closed. And just from experience, and I wear hoops every day, I'll tell you from experience, when you just pull hoops apart, if that's the design, they sometimes do over time, your post will get damaged. And so it really is crucial to have that button release in a fine jewelry hoop that you intend to keep and wear forever. So Susan, if you like them, you know what, great styling here. This is a round though, so it's gonna be that round diameter we're talking about. It's gonna be 101, which is just tremendous when you think about those diamonds. There aren't that many individual stones. Let me show you here where they're going to be, 3/4 on this style. We show you here, I don't know why they say 1/2 inch, or I guess that's what she's looking for. So it looks like this is what we have here. Susan, the closest we have here to help you out with is the 3/4 inch. And we'll show them on. And you know what? Great everyday style. Love that they're bezel set because that gives you a bigger look in the diamonds, but it also makes them scratch proof, snag proof. There's no way, I mean, there's complete smoothness to this earring. So it's a really practical style from that level, and we're gonna make them really affordable. They're $9.99 if you'd like them. So our really quick little diamond, kind of a little diamond hoop mini series we've had, from 1.5" styles in oval shapes to now the bezel sets in the rounds that make them really just easy, comfortable, everyday styling. But we do have to be a little more limited because we show hoops almost every day. So we want to make sure that we have time to get to all of our brand new items as well. But that's what they look like when they're on. So you can see that bezel set styling there and how that's going to look with the design you have, and yet still getting maybe not as much of the look of the inside diamonds because they are a shorter style. But still they're there and they're doing that inside out styling we love. So let's go back to our wheel. They're $9.99 if you like them. And we're going to be moving on. There's still a white, yellow, and rose gold option here on those hoops. I just can't recommend them any more than I do. I mean, they're just really a beautiful hoop. And so now that we've had 3 different styles and designs, hopefully you found one that works for you, or if you're looking to add to the collection, nothing says you just have one hoop, right? Maybe you need a wardrobe of them. And that's really what we're offering today. So let me know if you like those, Susan, or if we can help you with anything else. But that's a really good look in those bezel sets. We do enjoy those. That has instantly become one of our new favorites in hoops. Yeah. Is that Susan by any chance? Oh, good. So she can do the 3/4 inch. All right. So we'll get those out to her. And then, of course, white, gold, rose, or yellow for anybody else who would like them. But we do have a really special tansy coming up. We've got that fabulous chameleon wheel we'll try to get to. We've got the big yellow diamond counting down the moments till we bring out that big yellow diamond. And I also have, how about a pink morganite that's really special as well. We've got a true pink. It looks like a pink diamond, but it doesn't have the price of a pink diamond. And all of our oval hoops are still here, by the way. So if you want either of those 1.5 inch ovals, they're still hanging out. So a lot still to get to, but a lot still to go out the door as well. And that's why we need your help here. If you have any questions or requests, I got to just do a quick blowout on a Paraiba, one of a kind. Then we've got a really special tanzanite coming up. Top of the hour is only 28 minutes away now. So do let us know on those. Here's the Paraiba. It's gorgeous. It's the pastel peachy pinky. That's because it's orange and pink together naturally. This is 206, and it's unheated, untreated, and it's certified so. So you've got a 204 unheated Paraiba. This has been certified by the Tokyo Gemological Center. Let's show you the cert that's going to come with it. And it's item number 206. It should come right up. It's a 204 unheated Paraiba. So this is important too, because guess what? Normally Paraiba, normally sapphires overall are going to have heat treatment. This does not. So it's not just that funky like treatment stone where you get a Paraiba color because they treated it to get there. This is all natural. And you can see pink, orange, oval mix. There's your 204 karat weight. There's your 6.5 by 7.7 millimeter oval. And then of course, all that gemological goodness on the back with that information on the labs. Tested in Sri Lanka, in Colombo, one of the bigger, certainly the hub for sapphire trading of the world. And this is our unheated stone with 8 points in pink diamonds, 63 points in white diamonds, and only 1 piece. Whew, if there was ever a time to get a Paraiba deal, it's now, because unheated 2 carat pluser that immediately reads as an 88 piece here on this show ordinarily, not today. Got to blow out, got to move very quickly here considering we're halfway through the show already. And to add pink diamonds, perfection, isn't it? To have that solid halo of pink diamonds around it. Isn't that pretty? And there's this liveliness where if you're seeing a little bit of a blue, I'm telling you, you don't see it in person. But once it gets under those hot lights directly in front of the lights here, you see a little bit of like an ultraviolet blue. I'm telling you, you don't see it in person. You just don't, but it's just about the uniqueness factor of having these colors come together. Certainly under the camera, under the lights here, they can sometimes look a little bit neon. And you've got pink and orange really on display. So it's that beautiful, more pastel version, but it's high clarity, no inclusions that I can see from any of the angles. And we're gonna blow it out for just $2,499 on our pot parasha. Rare to see a pot parasha over 2 carats. And the cert comes with it. So we've done all the work. We've had the cert paid for and done. You get that extra, literature that backs it up, that tells you everything you need to know about your stone, and I mean everything. So it makes appraisals a breeze. It makes insuring a breeze if you do choose to go that route on your really important pot parasha. And if you're lucky enough to own one, you might want to consider that because that's an important way to go. So we still have hoops going out, lots of different varieties there. So just pick your favorite now that we've seen 3 different versions. And then we're going to get to the big tanzanite offering and get ready. We've got a beautiful Paraiba in the saddle ring, loving that one as well. So, and again, requests if you have them, we're able to help you out. We had just hoop requests so far. We'll get you anything you're looking for on the show. And just remember, I have so many people asking, when is that yellow diamond coming up? It is 25 minutes from now. Yes, Pod Parasha's gone. Congratulations on that one. Now, if you want something kind of similar, but in a barrel, this is a barrel family gem known as morganite, which usually has a peachy pink. But here, so in the sapphire world, pink sapphire is more ordinary than an orangey pink sapphire. In the morganite world, usually it's more orangey pink, and the rarer material is the pure pink. That's what you have here. So thought it was an interesting segue there to go from pot parasha to barrel, but we're talking about the pink variety that here is true pink. No brown, no peach, no orange, no nothing, and that makes it crazy rare. So we have item number 453 here for you. Mega value coming your way. It's in a classic 65-point diamond mounting, but that is 453. It's a half carat oval, true pink morganite. This is the one that looks like a pink diamond. So if you have been a little bit, maybe a little frustrated that pink diamonds are a little out of the range, and we certainly don't have any 50-pointers anymore in the pinks, and you want to get a significant size, but that kind of look of, but remember, it's not a pink diamond, but you know what? It's really rare in its own right, because that pure pink is tough to get in the pink barrel. 65 points is the diamond weight. White, yellow, rose gold. You decide. I'm going to blow this out. It's a $19.99 ring. We got to make it a lot easier here because we are getting very close to the top of the hour and that yellow diamond debut. So I know we're ready for it. I know we're getting excited about it. It's coming. We've got a lot to do, though, between now and then. And this one's not even $9.99. So here's a bigger value for you. Let's take a look at it on because that is so attractive. Just the simplicity, but the classic nature of that style. That's what's so unique about this one. It's simple elegance, but it's still diamonds as far as the eye can see. You have diamonds down the sides. You got the double halo around it. That's important. You have your white, yellow, rose gold option, and it's not $9.99. If we got to move it, we got to move it fast. And we got to go ultra low because that's how this show is going. It is not going to be $888, $777, This is the one to own, and when we get the bigger sizes, they've been here on the air on occasion, they're huge money. Let's make it $699, so anybody who wants a pink morganite that is affordable, you've got it for $699 only. We'll give it a final 60 seconds. We'll see who's got that one. Thank you, Jason, to your caller on that pot parasha. Well done to them. That's a really important stone there, and so is this. So we've got our final call now on the pink morganite. It's an awesome buy, and $699 to get that in solid gold, your choice of. I recommend the white gold strongly in this one. Yellow gold would be okay because you've got a nice, true pinky look to it. I would never say yellow gold and morganite in the traditional color together, but given that this one has that nice kind of bubblegum pink color, it'd be really pretty in the yellow, the white, or the rose, but $699 to get that one home, amazing value. So that is a huge discount. We still have, by the way, Couple of key items here for you before the top of the hour and before that yellow diamond. So this is going to be really, really important. So take advantage of it because, you know, this is where things are going. Really important pieces on this Sunday, as always. But we've got that mega, mega yellow diamond. It's the last. And that's why I keep telling you about it, because if you miss out on this 2.5 today, well, I don't have any 2 carats. I don't have any 2.5s. I don't have any 3 carats. So that's why you may even want to just tell any diamond loving friends you have that if they're looking for a bigger yellow, and we have been the home for the best in yellow diamonds across the board, today is the day in 22 minutes to make sure. And who got that pod? Shirley got it. Shirley, I'm a big fan of her taste. That's a really good piece. She'll love it. Thank you, Shirley. And then, Jess, do you have this one at $6.99? All right, so this may be gone. Let's go ahead and move right along. We've got such a really important tanzanite coming up. And we've got all the hoops. We've got those. And then I do have a quick little trio of some discounts on some rings that are all unique. So let me get to those really, really quickly because we're just trying to clear out one-of-a-kinds on this Sunday, clearly. You've seen a lot of that. We're going to show you, okay, this is going to be major. We're starting with the green zircon. And you know what? With the way sphenes are going and how we're almost sold out the sphenes, the next best bet is green zircon and right up there in rarity. So we're looking at 3 individual pieces here. It's going to be the aquamarine and the emerald cut. We know how those go. We've only had a few. And then also, who was it yesterday? Wasn't it Karen who wanted a sapphire? But I don't think she got the one we did bring out. So here's Karen, if you happen to be out there. This one might work for you as well. I'm just thinking ahead. But this is the aqua. There's the green zircon round in the bridge. There's the blue sapphire, and all one of a kind. So if we can either make this complicated or we can make this easy. And on a Sunday, it's supposed to be easy, right? When you mark down jewelry this way, that's exactly what it is, right? Taking these price tags and dropping them. And these are all one of a kinds. Now, good news. You can change the gold color on any one of the 3. So you see our sapphire in the yellow, the green zircon in the yellow, the aqua in the white. You can change them to whatever you want to do. But here's a quick little synopsis of the carat weights. We've got our 448 aqua there. You've got the green zircon, perfect round there. That's a 249, 70 points in diamonds. And then the sapphire. This looks for the world like a cashmere. It is a huge carat 21 cushion cut. It's 76 points in diamonds. So we're taking pieces that have, ooh, they're $49.99 and up. That would be the lowest ordinarily. We're going a lot lower. But remember, with a trio like this, you know they're one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. So I can't say enough about getting in early. How many people have missed out on one of a kinds today already in the first 2 hours? A lot, because that's what I got. Usually on Sundays, we might have a little more quantity sometimes. Not today. Today is a lot of one-onlys here. So I don't know. I don't know if I got the whole of the Monday box instead of the Sunday box, but hey, here it is. We're limited quantities. That's why you have to race to the phone lines, because you got to believe with these values. You know everything's going. They're not $49.39 or $29.99. They're not even $19.99. 3 of those rare stones, and the aquas we know in emerald cuts, aquas never stick around. There have been so few overall. This is the one to own because it's also so big, yet it's that everyday wearable because it's also going to be a little lighter diamond weight with those little ribbon designs on the sides. They're not even $19.99. So all I would do is, you know how important it is to call, change the gold on any, which I love. We're not restricting, despite where this price is going. We're not restricting at all where they're going on the discount, but they're not even $19.99, $18.88, not even. We're going to take them even lower. Look at this aqua on the hand, for example. This is what it's all about. And how many of you are begging every day for aquamarines in the emerald cuts? And that's why. That is why. Remember we had the big one earlier, the huge roval? That was almost 11 carats. Well, that's great, but that was $5,000. Here's a 4 carat 48. That's a huge size too. The diamond design on the sides, it's like a ribbon that then goes right down the sides. It's not $18.88. They're not $17.99. Only one of each. Let's give them 60 seconds because they're going even lower than this, and they will not last. They are only $1,777 for any one of those 3, or take them all because they're all so rare in their own right and specialty as they are. So $1,777, just designed to get them all out of here. And then that sapphire, let's take a look at that too. That's a 121 in that royal blue. This, if you know cashmeres, and I know they're tough to find, but if you know The old world mine in Pakistan, where 100 years ago they just did a little bit of sapphire mining, and there's a very distinctive color, and it almost is like a texture that's a visual texture that you get. This very much shares that look with the double halo, and then kept it classic there on that mounting. Changing the gold, of course, if you want to. There's the sapphire, still glowing away with those bright blues. We've got 30 seconds left on any one of these three, and then we are gonna get you that big tanzanite opportunity coming up. Haven't even seen a tanzanite yet. It's about time we did. So our last call on those at 1777, and then the green zircon in the bridge is here as well, and that's a good look. You got the double row down the middle, and then that green zircon, remember zircons are double refractive. The big problem with zircons in the green color is that a lot of times they're just too dark. This one you really see that bright color, and yet 1777. All right, so that is our last attempt on any one of those. That's gonna be it, guys. So that's a really, really, really important collection. Okay, coming up, we gotta go. We got that big tanzanite offering coming up. It's a really good one. The tanzanite in another bridge. So it's like, how many have there been so far? And then we've got the yellow diamond at the top of the hour in a two-tone bridge. So it's going to be a lot of those favorites that we have. And yes, the yellow diamond 2 carat 51 coming up. Let me know who's got the zircon. All right, so we're verifying on all three. So just let me know. We got to keep moving. So you tell me if you have any questions on anything, but we have a lot to show you, and we only have an hour and 15 minutes remaining. So coming up now is the tanzanite. It's the big oval. We'll take a look at it together. Don't wait on that aqua. Do not wait on that Sierra Santa Maria Aqua 448. That is such an important style there. And then the zircon, super rare. I think that's the last one we have. And then we do have that beautiful look of that Ceylon. It is Ceylon material, but it's got the look visually of a cashmere. So let's get to the big tansy. And brace yourselves, because this is going to be one of those ultimate high-end, over 4 carat luxury museum reserve stones that we have so few left of. You know what happens, by the way, when we are finished with the museum reserve? Guess what? Blue Wing is gone. We were already meeting just earlier in the week about prepping for the big finale when tanzanites are done. We're almost done with our Blue Wing Block Ds. What's going to happen? We've been talking about this for years, 4 years and 5 months now, of figuring out what are we going to do when Blue Wings overall, when they're gone, when they're sold out, when they're done, when everything is depleted. Do we bring lower quality? Do we just skip tanzanites altogether? We're not sure. And we're still trying to figure that out. Right now, we're trying to celebrate kind of a big finale party with getting something planned for when we are going to be soon announcing the last of the Blue Wings. So that's when you know we've had all the Blue Wings here for years. We've got the museum reserve that, just like the name implies, were set aside, supposed to be in museums. We were running low on stones. We brought them out for you instead, getting you an upper echelon level to get. And we're going to make sure one more here, one more in this bridge. It's item number 859. It's a 433 oval. I'm hoping everyone can appreciate the intensity that this stone has, because I know sometimes everybody's monitor is a little different. This is our 4 carat and third. So 433 is the oval. Tons of red flash here, diamonds every which way. This is, it's important. And when you get stones like this, we talk about when we put things on a pedestal in life, this is like the jewelry equivalent of doing just that. You take the stone, you raise it up high, you give it 4 rows of diamonds underneath, and then the top and the bottom as well. Oh my goodness, it's the ultimate. And it's 128 in diamonds. So let's just make this easy, because I'm looking at, yet again, it's been with every one of them. Museum reserves, $99.99. Every time. Every time. Doesn't matter if it's a 5 carat, a 4 carat, a 3 carat, a 6 carat. Every time. $99.99. How about we make this a little more interesting, because I want to make sure we get these phone lines ringing. And I have just been discounting to the way where we haven't really needed to do an auction, have we? But I think on this one we might need to, because instead of $99.99, and I got nobody on the lines yet, well, that's okay. We're going to make this a lot easier, and you don't have to pay $9,999, but this is what you're going to get. Solid gold. Look at the width of this. This is a nice larger style, and check it out on the hand here, because it's going to be that beautiful look, setting up that tanzanite. That looks, it's securely set, but it looks like it's floating above that diamond. 4-row style underneath, and 6 rows because you got the top and the bottom line in diamonds as well. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold, no problem, but here's how we do it. It's a lot of diamond weight too, so it's everywhere. You see, there's not a portion of the ring that's not just completely covered in diamonds. It's so spectacular. We've got the white, the yellow, the rose gold. Here's what we're going to do. Instead of $99.99, I've only got one authority here to drop it to $79.99. That's when I use the auction, because when I feel like we got a price tag that's still not going to get it done, because now I've been with you guys for an hour and 47 minutes today, you get a feel for the show. And we've been reducing everything. So if it's not going to go at $79.99, that's when we break out the auction and say, come on in, have some fun with it. Let's do something crazy. Let's make it even easier than $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. Even $4,500, which sounds awfully good on a 433, that's not it either. Not 45. Not 4,000. Not 35, and not even 3. That ring cost us more to make. We know that. You know that. It's diamonds, it's gold, there's a lot of it. Look at the size of this ring all the way around. This is when we say size up a little bit. It's necessary. Look at the finishing. It's like a ring within your ring. Yet you get to see from the sides. You get to peer through your tanzanite. That is the light effect that we love. The breaking up of the brilliance, but seeing it through this cast of neon blue and purple and red. It's not even $2,500 to start. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to really, really get everyone on the phone lines, and haven't even needed to break out the auctions today just because the values, I've been dropping everything in price. We're going to make this a whole lot easier than $2,500. Come on in. It's not going to be 25 or 24 or 23 or 22, and we're already starting to get busy. This is what happens. You know when a value is a value, it's obvious. We've seen enough of them, but soon to be seeing none of them. So it's more critical than ever to make sure that if you like one, you can get one and be feeling very good about the value. It's not even $2,100 to open. Let's start at $2,000 only. And it's going to be, forget about $50 increments or 25, because first auction of the day, right? Let's make it $10 increments and get everybody with ease into the auction format here. And then, yes, yellow diamond's only 10 minutes away. So stick around. That 2.5 carat coming up. Okay, so this is going to be, oh boy, I hope we get an open. I hope we get a lot of callers because we're starting awfully low. And this bridge is a little bit more complex than most, because remember, there's one couple things you look at in all the bridge mounting you see. Do you have diamonds top and bottom? That's a lot easier if they weren't there. So that's a lot more workmanship. Think of how much you create to get those overall 6 rows total in the diamonds. Well, it looks like we're verifying. I was kind of stuck with an issue earlier where we were verifying. They said sold, and then it wasn't sold. So let me just give it a final 60 seconds here to get that started, and then we'll go from there. But again, complex. And I know it's hard to put a price on labor, because unless you're like we are, where you are watching pieces like this created every day, it's hard to get a grip on what does that cost? What happens when you have the gold and you have the diamonds? And that's all within your grasp. And then you have to take those different individual pieces and put them together by hand. One of the few industries that is not mechanized and not automated is jewelry. And it's always been that way, and it continues to be that way. And now, and I know I'm in that luxurious spot where we have on site here our manufacturing facilities, so I see it every day. The incredible artistic workmanship that goes into creating these pieces for you. And so that's the intangible that I know is not listed up here in a graphic form. It certainly is a lot harder to put a price tag on the labor, but when you have complexity like this and detail like this in the mounting like this provides, it's just a whole nother deal. So do we have $2,000? No? Yes, maybe? Let's check it out. I just want you to, again, be aware, this is a little more complex of a mounting than most. So Will, are you on this one? Or Sean, are you on this one? So we have the open? Oh, okay, so we have $2,000. All right, so that's great news. Thank you. So we have $2,000, and we are looking for more. But it's a $10 increment. We have 8 minutes now till that yellow diamond is set to debut. So I'll tell you, this is not going to be one of those lengthy auctions, because we still have a few more pieces to get in here before our top of the hour. So I'll tell you what, with the open already here, and a $10 increment, we're going to be wrapping it up shortly here. Just make sure you're on the lines. This is not your ordinary, typical Blue wing block D even. This was one of those stones put aside from the very, very beginning. And I know now we've seen so many of them, it might be harder to realize that in the beginning there were blue wings that weren't necessarily giving us this much red, especially in an oval. So you've got a really, really important piece here, and we're going to be in last call. My goodness. Well, not what I expected to just have one bidder when we're starting this low, but this is what's happening. And with that kind of diamond weight, I know sometimes we get caught up in just a per carat level on the stone. We have to think about what kind of diamond mounting this is, what kind of workmanship went into it, all those details. Let's give it a final 2 minutes and we'll sell it. And our last chance is now to get you in. What can I tell you? One of our bigger values we've had here, and it's a last 2 minutes and then it's gone. And so white, yellow, rose, totally up to you. Yep. And final minute 45. Anybody else who wants to come in, this is the time. Make sure you dial in before the clock ends. That's the big key there. So that's, man, oh man, maybe, I don't know, maybe should I have been doing these auctions all day? Doesn't look like it. Looks like it was the right decision to stay away from the auctions today, because this is not turning out like we hoped. So you've got under cost on it, certainly. That's kind of what, it's always at risk when I do an auction, because we start really low. So if we don't get a lot of activity, a lot of bidders, then there's that at-risk kind of moment where it could very well go out to you for less than we paid to put it together, which is exactly where we are right now. We have a final minute left to get you in. Tim, you're not on this one? Okay, so this one just down, yep, only one bidder still. So our last call, and then we've got the big yellow diamond coming out. Can't wait for it. It's gonna be our 2.5 carat, last for a long time, maybe ever. So I can't predict the future, but it's not looking good, guys. We've already met with everybody who's rendezvousing in Vegas for the big JCK show. That's in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So, you know, we know we're in the industry. We know what's going on with pricing. We know what's going on even at a wholesale level on trade shows. Even when you're there, it's not like there's going to be a whole influx of yellow diamonds. We know that. So guys, you'll have to let me know if anyone's thinking about this when we're in our last 20 seconds, and whatever's happening, it's not enough money. That's putting it bluntly, but it's not enough. When it doesn't cover the mounting or the stone, I can see under cost, and a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, that probably cost them what? Maybe $2,015 to make. No, we're talking about the individual pieces here. Nobody else. Anybody on this one? Talk to me. Yes. Huh? Spencer, wait, what? You had to go all the way over there? Huh? Just to make what? Have you ever heard of power bids? I mean, I beg for power bids. I very rarely get power bids, but I'm oftentimes saying power bids. That would be like if you came in and you said, what? If it's what? Well, color treated sounds more like my hair, because that's what it's a term. In gems, we call it heat treatment. So yes, there's heat treatment. So if is that what they mean? There's all kinds of treatments to gemstones. Usually when we don't say color treated, we say heat treated. So tanzanites, pretty much every tanzanite you've ever seen in this world is heat treated. So except for the green ones, because believe it or not, there's a green zoisite. Most tanzanite in its natural form is actually green. It's not even blue. Not to confuse you, but that's, yeah. We've touched on it. Every now and then we'll have a natural zoisite, and we call it zoisite because typically it's just the blue stones that get that tanzanite moniker, right? So we have, what's happening? Anybody? So operators, I know we have a lot of calls right now, but I don't know if anyone's on the auction. So raise your hand if you're on the auction. Let's try it on again. What happened, Will? She got what? Her yellow diamond?
Yeah, 101.
So this is testimonial day. Testimonial, and who was it? She got her yellow diamond. And does she like it? Yeah. Okay, good. Because at first you're like, she got it. Good, she loves it. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, this one, do we have 2010 or 2050 or what? Talk to me. Tim, are you on this one? Nope. All right. Sold. Congratulations, you got it. Well done. And thank you so much. I thought you were on this auction there, Will. Okay. So let's talk about, no, it's not time yet for the yellow diamond. I have just enough time for the Paraiba. Wasn't even ready. I thought I'd go right to the yellow diamond. Here's the Paraiba. So another stone that's kind of going up a little bit. Like I had a 65 pointer the other day that was new to our inventory, and I kid you not, it was over $10,000 for a 65 pointer. There's a new pricing for Paraiba out there. So let's show you 9223, which is going to be old pricing on a 98 pointer. Does that say 98 or 96? 98. 98. There's a big old marker right through it, which is good because that means the price is coming down. But it's also a carat 96 in the saddle ring, so we're loving this. We're loving this. And it's also in white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, whatever you want it to be. But with 2 minutes left to that yellow diamond, and I'm scared. I am downright scared about bringing out that yellow diamond at this point because this may not be the day for it. But we promised it. We're bringing it out. There's no going back now. But let me tell you, I don't know what it's going to take, but we're going to have some excitement surrounding that yellow diamond after what's happening here. But this is the 98-point Paraiba. This is going first. There is a tremendous markdown. Now, this did start at $10,000 right there. There's the ring. There's the price. That did start there. And that's fine because it's a 98-pointer. Because today, the 63-pointer that I had, the 65-pointer that I had, I can bring them out and show you. But they're over $10,000 for a smaller stone, and they don't have a carat 96 in diamond weight. So if you would like to have a big stone at a small price, the window has already closed on Paraiba. Anything that comes in new from this point on, totally different pricing, and I'm not talking about a little bit extra. I'm talking about a lot. Something that really makes a big difference. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is when I'm going to point out that we have an older material alert, since we don't have special effects or sound effects or whatever, we just have me and a microphone, I'm going to say old price alert, old price alert. And we'll do this very, very special discount for one caller because you're not paying even $5,000, and that is just done. Because for a just under 1 carat, we're talking about the essence of a light 1 carat stone that is clean. Remember what I told you? We used to have this mounting with a stone that was dirty, and we tried to discount it, and still everyone was saying, no, I want a clean stone. We got so spoiled having just high clarity stones. Well, here it is. The high clarity stone is here, and it's not $49.99, and it is not $39.99 either. And this is where I just discussed this yesterday. The saddle ring is now $4,200 plus by itself. So what do we do? And by the way, that was for the 171 with the bigger stone in the middle. This is the 196 because the stone is smaller. You know how we put if we put a bigger stone, there's less diamond weight. Smaller stone, more diamond weight. It's got to meet the center. It's got to meet up with the piece. So instead of 39 or 38, and listen, you can wait on Paraibas. We'll have them. We keep bringing them in. The pricing is vastly different. I would recommend this one right now, $38.88. It's not either. We're not even asking $37.99. We have the top of the hour. Yellow diamonds coming out here next, but we're going to make this even better than $37.99. There's only this one. This is one of the rarest stones and one of the most expensive stones you can possibly collect. And I really can't say enough about the clarity and beauty of this stone here and the way it is set. $37.77 gets it to you. One caller, and goodbye it will go. Because especially if you've been seeing the new ones here, and I brought them out, 63 points for $12,000, that's just, it's a tough pill to swallow when we're used to getting you really, really ridiculously good values. And so to return back to a price of old when these were stones that were actually acquired in the collection, we're talking decades ago, that's a totally different deal. So here it is, $37.77. We'll make it yours if you're calling real quick. That's for first caller only. So that's going to be it. And that is really, really special. But yeah, it's yellow diamond time, isn't it? We're so excited about this. It's going to be that beautiful, wait to see this yellow diamond, our last of the 2.5 for some time, maybe ever. And I'm a little bit concerned because also we're coming off the heels of having some really special yellow diamond deals. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us today. Gosh, I can't say enough about this yellow diamond. Previewed it a couple of times, giving you some sneak peeks at it. It's time to show it to you. And I could not be more excited about this because we are the leader. How many calls have we had already? Now, Will's given me all the names. I don't know. There have probably been other callers, too, that have talked to other operators that have talked about the beauty of our yellow diamonds. People who already have, what was it? We had a carat, someone who had purchased 1.5 carats. We've had, Yuki just called, I don't know what size she got, but we have had 1 carat. There have been several under 1 carat, but we've had the sizable stones at 1 carat, 1.5, 2, and 2.5. Now, of late, the big wow was the 2.5 caraters. 3 in 3 days. I literally had it wasn't even all necessarily weekends. We had some really special, it was actually a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 3 consecutive days with every 2.5 carat that we had at that point in the inventory, dropping the price to a level that they were gone immediately. 3 days, 3 yellow diamonds, the bigger sizes. We are now showing you the last one. We've been waiting on it a little longer because we were building this incredibly important detail intense mounting to go with it. So we've got a 2 carat 51 this time around. Going forward, let me just tell you where things are at, because this is kind of when you're here every day, and you guys may or may not be here every day. I want to make sure everybody is aware, because I think we get kind of set up in the idea that at any moment we can bring out anything at any price. And that's a good thing. That's hopefully that spoiling you quality that we like to do. But this is where I got to tell you, yellow diamonds, we've been talking about it with the 1 carats, talking about it with the 2s. This is now the second largest in our inventory. I've mentioned it many times. I've shown you the 3 carat. It's a weird cut. I think it'll be here for a while, and that's okay. It's also big money because it's a 3 carat. So if that one is already, if you've seen it and you know it and you've thought that's not for you, this is now the largest that we have. And if the 3 carat is put aside, and this is going to be that last of our 2.5 carats that we have. So what's currently here, what's here, because I mentioned that because if we go out and get more, and we can, June's coming up, it's the Vegas show, guess what? There are all kinds of diamond opportunities. The wholesalers of the world gather in Sin City for a few days, and it's really one of the biggest celebrations of jewelry worldwide for a few days. Now, I'll tell you right now, the yellow diamonds that are available, and they are, and they'll be for sale, and they'll be traded, and they'll be all that, they are super expensive compared to where they've ever been. They continue to go up. We saw it in February in Tucson, the last domestic trade show. We're going to see it go up even further in June. The whole point is we can't bring them in. If they cost us now 5, 7, 8 times what we ask from you, no point in bringing them. There's no point. It's like the Paraibas. We're still bringing them because they're that rare, but there's really no point because we've gotten accustomed to this really, really crazy cool value. This is the last of the older material. It's a 251. It's still VS. And the reason it's just a little bit later than the others is because we were setting up a bridge mounting with 2-tone gold, 18K, and a lot of diamonds. So here it is. Previewed it earlier. And the reason that 3 went in 3 days was because of the value. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to continue with that value, but even more diamond weight here around it. This great setting style, 18K solid. It's an incredible stone, isn't it? Item number 812. It's a VS brilliant cut, cushion cut square. The perfect color that you want to have. Any darker, and quite frankly, they get a little too orange, too golden. Any lighter, then it's more canary. You're not seeing a lot of that richness to the yellow diamond material we love. This has 52 points in additional yellows. So altogether, how about 303 in just yellows? Add in 95 points in white diamonds, and we got you a deal. Here's what I've got. Better than, right here on our bag, today, slated to go out at $29,999. But that is more than what has typically gotten the job done. So here's what we're going to do instead. We have got a moment for you, and I know it's been a really, 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 really interesting Sunday full of great values on museum pieces. This is not your typical Sunday. We've had a lot of one-of-a-kind museum pieces, and they're going because they're discounted. This is the most popular, though, and what we get such incredible feedback. Just even today, call after call after call about people who have yellow diamonds. The great email I got the other day, we had a gal who actually purchased a yellow diamond. She got one of the 2-carat stones. She got it appraised the week that she got it. She knew she got a value. She was excited. She got it appraised by a jeweler who does appraisals for her weekly, and it appraised for 17 times what she paid here. 17 times. Talk about exciting. So this is where quality, value together, $29,999, cannot possibly get it done today. And we've got this beautiful look where, yep, all those yellow diamonds are going to go down the middle through that setting. Then you've got 3 different halos around it and around it and around it. And yes, almost 4 carats in diamonds all together. And I can't have you wait because this is not just a 2 carat, it's a 251. That makes all the difference in the world. And to get this total diamond weight overall of 398, solid 18 karat gold as well, that's impressive. But 29,000 is not going to do it. And I'm also just so wary of the fact that you all saw those 3 in 3 days and are probably, even though this is a bigger mounting and more gold and a bigger stone, and it's VS, by the way, everything is, it's all VS, even the center stone. Just want to make that clear because it doesn't say it, but I really want to make sure y'all know that everything, including the center, is still a VS material stone. This is going to be something where I have to make it fit in with the values we've already had, even though this is new, even though it's got more gold, even though it's done with more diamonds around it than any of the previous 3. We're going to do something spectacular for you, and the only way to do it is to just ignore. Ignore what I'm supposed to get, ignore what we're supposed to do, get it under $25,000 today, offer it to one caller, and you know what? It's not even going to be $20,000. Everything tells me we should probably save this for another day. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next weekend, I don't know. I'm going to blow it out right now, though, because somebody out there has got to get it. It's only going to be that one caller who says, it's mine forever, get it appraised. I'll tell you, I think a lot of our yellow diamond shoppers are resellers because we've seen it over and over again. There's such a demand for this stone right now. The Argyle mine shutting down back, remember that was 2 years ago? So that has really just propelled the pricing on yellow diamonds. It's been a big reason why they're going up so tremendously is we've really cut into the world supply here with that mine being gone. So here's what we're going to do. If you don't want to spend $20,000, I get it. If you don't want to spend $10,000 though, this is an impossibility. Except for the fact that I'm going to say everything we've done on 2 carat yellow diamonds, 2 carats, not 2.5, 2 carats. If I've had a 2 carat for $99.99, it goes. This is 2.5 carats. That's never supposed to happen. But just because I want to make sure that we for sure get this out the door, I'm not even leaving it at $99.99. Not going to do it. We're not even going to offer it at $99.99. And this is as good as gone. 60-second deal right now, gone. But how many times has it happened even today where pieces have been sold and I continue to drop the price? So if you would like this huge, almost 4 carat individual piece in total weight, we're going to do something even better than $99. I'll go ahead and, you know what, I'll help you. We'll put it on the auction block. We'll see if we can get it gone, and we'll do something even better than $99 or $99 to open or $98 or $97 or $96. Here's the deal. It's your best value on a 2 carat, but it's a 2.5. So extra 0.5 carat in yellow diamond material for free. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $99, $98, $97, $96, $90. You know what? Let's just start at $9,500. We'll start at $9,500. We'll put it on the auction block and we'll go from there. That has not happened. Ever. My 2 carats were more. The other 2.5 carats were more. So now we've got the huge mounting. 4 carats almost, 398 is the total diamond weight, and we are looking for $9,500 to get it started. Because I kind of figured this might happen today. And let's move on. Don't even worry about the increments because it's hanging out here. It's here, no open. Tell you what, forget the auction. We're going to sell it right now. Sell it right now. I'm not even going to do the auction has, we've had like one auction, it was one bidder. So here's what I'm going to do instead. We're not even doing $9,500. I'm just going to blow it out. This is the best price we've ever had by far on a 2 or a 2.5 that has this kind of quality, this kind of material, and you know what? It's $9,499 to the first caller who says yes, and it'll be done. So 60 seconds only at $94.99. That's it. It's all I can do. We've done far more than we should have done on the $30,000 piece. I have had every 2.5 carat I have had here in the last few weeks. Every one of them sold for more. And they were gone immediately. But this is why I was nervous about this today, because it didn't feel like a normal Sunday. So that's why we're just taking this extra additional discount below every recorded price that has done the deal. It's gotten them out the door every single time. And now this one with the bigger mounting and the bigger gold weight and the two-tone gold and the 18K, all of that. And it's $9,499. And it's here, 20 seconds. We're just going to give it a last look here. It will be gone before this show is over. You know that. It's going to be out of here. It's just a matter of when we realize, wait a minute, this is not just a carat 50 or a 2 carat that routinely go at this price and have found happy homes and are beloved and getting these big appraisals and this great feedback. This is the 251 and likely the last we see, and it's $9,499. No need for the auction because it's just, again, just that value right here where if you want it, I'm just going to say my last final piece on this because we were just, and I shouldn't be talking about this, and this is what I'm not supposed to tell you guys because I'm not supposed to talk about the wholesale diamond world. When you're in the business, and I'm a reseller, I'm in the business as well, a licensed reseller in the business because I'm a designer and all those things. We're not supposed to talk about wholesale pricing on diamonds. That's really just for the, you've heard of Rappaport sheets. It's just among the wholesalers because, obviously retailers mark up diamonds a lot of times, right? Generally, you have 5 times markup on white diamonds. That's really changed over the years. It's now more like 15 times, depending on which designer you're at. You can spend 20, 30 times the price of the cost to that designer. So when we bring you diamonds like this, and it's really, when I tell you that, I say this phrase that actually was actually something that I'm accused of, which is ruining the market. Ruining the market, which is kind of what we're doing. We're ruining the diamond market is what we're doing because when you bring pieces at prices better than wholesalers and dealers who are in the business every day, that's how they make their livelihood. That's how they make a living. That's their business that is often multi-generational. When you're beating them in their prices where they trade to the industry itself, and you're up here on a nationwide TV show offering a better value, it's not supposed to happen that way. But this is what we have vowed to do this for our customers. Our TVON family is just that. You're a family of shoppers. We are giving you that better than family deal. And it's $94.99, which is a better price than I've had over the last week on other stones that were 2.5, that had smaller diamond weights. And now it is $94.99. So what can I tell you? If you want one of the bigger stones, we know what's happening going forward. We know the lack of availability. We know the lack of a value to continue to bring these prices because it's one thing to say, I'll wait, that TVON, what she just said about being looking at us like, looking at viewers like family and giving you those deals that are better than wholesale. Well, if you think that's going to happen in December when it's holiday time, it's not. We don't have the stones. So it is an impossibility to do this again and again and again and again. So you've got your last opportunity right now. I can't say enough about it. I'm in the business. I'm in the wholesale world almost every day. I tell you guys all the time, I have to drive a long way to get here. I have to drive through downtown to get here where the second biggest jewelry district in the country is. And so I'm there a lot. And I'll tell you right now, there is nobody downtown in the wholesale district of Los Angeles that is going to do that center diamond for $94.99 on its own. So to have this set up in all that 18 karat gold with all those diamonds is incredible. And that price tag better than we've had here. So let's take a look at it. We'll give it 60 final seconds. And then again, I will get off the soapbox, but I'll tell you right now, there is nothing else coming forward. So if you're shopping and you're thinking, well, I've got that big occasion coming up in August, or maybe when fall hits and I'm ready, or maybe, December holidays, they're not going to be here. So that's the bigger issue in it. I feel like if I'm not being a good host unless I actually tell you about that and let you know in advance so that you're not caught off guard later on down the line. So we have 30 seconds left. Tim's verifying on this one right now, so let me know if it's officially gone. We have 30 seconds and somebody's going to own it. It's that simple. Somebody will own it, and you'll be really glad that you do. So coming up, we're going to get to it. We've got a really important Russian demantoid piece on the way. We've got some diamond hoops that are even smaller than what we had previously. We have chameleon diamonds. We've got emeralds, and we've got, more importantly, some beautiful turquoise drops. I have shown you just about everything, though, which we still have 45 minutes left. So again, like I told you, they gave me about 2 hours of jewelry for this Sunday, and it is a 3-hour show. It's always been a 3-hour show. So we got plenty of time for your requests, and I've got turquoise drop earrings coming up. Ooh, and they're good. And I think we've had a lot of earring requests lately for turquoise, so they're coming up. And we'll see who's got this one. But don't wait. Do not wait. It's so good. $94.99. Oh, try it on one more time for you. Here it is. 18 karat solid gold, two-tone gold all the way throughout that ring. Look at the size of that ring overall. Just shy of 4 carats in diamonds. Gonna prop that up for you. It is just a really, really good look. And all that 18K, wow. Great looking stone, 2 carat 51. VS all the way through. Hey, Jalen, what's going on? Jalen? You're not on this one? Just waiting to see, because I can't get you another one. I can't do it again. Tell me more. I need to know more. He says he needs to know about the diamonds. Tell me more. Get more specific. Let's see. What don't we have up there? Well, we didn't add VS to the center stone, but they're all VS. You know that. Yeah. Who did? Who is it? Oh, yeah. What'd she say about her yellow diamond? What'd she think? For Mother's Day? Wait, she got one for her mom for Mother's Day? What'd her mom say? Oh, the most beautiful ring that she owns? Oh my goodness. Another yellow diamond testimonial. What? Her mother's been what? Oh, so she's not a newbie to jewelry. She's been collecting for decades. What's your question, Jalen? I'm sorry, what? Okay, so let's take a look up close. There's one center stone here, right there. That's the 251, right there. See it? Do you see that border? See where the prongs are? That's the first diamond. That's the 251. Then there are 2 separate halos of yellow diamonds around that, then a third in the white diamonds around that. Is that what they were asking? Okay. And then, so yes, it kind of looks like, I realized it kind of, now if that were one diamond that went from here to here, oh, it'd be about, I don't know, probably about 15 carats. Yeah. Okay, so we answered that question. That's good. All right, so got the question answered. So it's here, but maybe, but verifying. All right, so let's do this. We're going to talk turquoise earrings. I'm not sure if these are going to sit up on their own, but I know I spent too much time on that. But it was fun to look at, though, right? It's really fun to look at them. This is going to be an earring that never is going to sit up on its own either. But here's what we'll do. We want to show you, I'm going to get you all the looks at them. We'll show them on, all that. But this is turquoise, Sleeping Beauty variety. And there's a really cool design. Now that you've seen it up close, I want you to see this, how it drops, because this is a lever back style with that drop in the turquoise, and that'll be your pear-shaped drop. Let's take a look at it on the hand here. It's item number 841. So this will be the length. So a little more lengthy than what we're used to in turquoise. And you've got the white gold here. Of course, you can choose white, yellow, or rose. 270 in turquoise. That's going to be your 2 pear-shaped stones. And then you also have 30 points in diamonds. And thank you for all the, I love hearing all these yellow diamond testimonials. I know I get emails every single day about our yellow diamonds. And I'm proud. It makes me proud. It makes me feel like I'm contributing to society in a small little contribution way, you know, getting more yellow diamonds to more homes, and affordably so, because I know it's something without TVON I don't think a lot of us could afford in the real world, so I'm thrilled to do it. But here's our 270 of total carat weight in the turquoise. We'll also have this great length, which you're going to see here. I'll show that to you, and then we'll show one on. But you've got that beautiful diamond design. It's like a diamond-shaped design of diamonds, if you will, and then one more diamond leading to your turquoise, white, yellow, rose gold. There's a great length about them and movement. But let's show you up close so you can see the Sleeping Beauty variety as well. And I know these don't sit properly on the wheel. That's the challenge here with our drop earrings, is with all those moving parts. It's a little difficult to just have them sit properly on the wheel, but you're going to get an idea here of what they look like on, which is really going to help you out. And then we're in our last 40 minutes, so if there's any requests you have, get those in as well, because like I said, we're showing you everything we have today after the demontoid comes out next. But this is a really, really good looking turquoise. You can see how they're going to move and how they're going to have some extra movement and swing to them. And yeah, they're going to be white, yellow, rose. I love these in yellow gold as well, but if you just want to embrace the white diamonds, go for it in the white gold. But that's, notice they're a longer length than we typically see, but they're not, you know, this is not going to be overly dressy. It's not like it's a chandelier earring. that's dripping in diamonds, you can really wear them, I think even during the day, they're appropriate. But let's go back to our wheel. We'll try to set them up together here so you can see the matching. And we're gonna make it really, really affordable because so many of you have been asking for turquoise earrings, and I feel like we need some affordable in this show. So how about the big turquoise drop earring here with that great assortment of diamonds? And yes, a lever back makes it so comfortable and wearable and easy and secure, and there's no extra piece that you're gonna lose because, you know, earrings, they always seem, it's a complicated thing when you got earrings with backings and all of that. So I might just leave this one on the hand so you can see how they drop from a distance, but it's actually gonna be, let's make them better than $19.99. And there's your length yet again, and what a great style, kind of that stiletto drop. Any type of longer linear earring tends to be really, really wearable and really also very flattering on. So that's something to keep in mind as ladies. I mean, why not let your jewelry work for you a little bit? But we're doing better than $9.99 on turquoise drops. Last part of our show here, Sunday is about to conclude, so we want to make sure you're on the phone lines getting requests in. Let us know if you need to see anything again before we go because we're running out of airtime. But how about this pair for only $888 instead, and making it really easy to get in on some really important earrings here in turquoise. And yes, Sleeping Beauty drops. Not something we see every day at all, but proud to bring them to you, and only $888 if you'd like them. So we'll go back up close here, and this is what that, so when they actually drop, you see there that consistency in color. There's that purity of the kind of robin's egg blue. It's not really a blue. It's not really a full turquoise. It's that beautiful, beautiful signature color of this stone alone. And here's what they look like side by side. So you can see that really good matching they have. But $888 for turquoise earrings. Gotta love that drop style. Just something a little different, you know, not a basic stud, although when I've had studs in earrings in turquoise, they're usually about this price. So to get a lot of extra diamond weight and to get that gold detail and design and all the workmanship that a drop earring requires, it's a little more important. So how about getting that price at $888, making it really, really easy for you? And there they are again from a distance away. Here's that measurement one more time. If you'd like our turquoise earrings, really good look. We're gonna get you a demantoid opportunity as well. A big 64 pointer coming your way. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Another testimonial about yellow diamonds. Oh no, that was a different one. Oh, good. Oh, yeah, she was talking about the morganite. Great. Brenda, I didn't know you had that morganite. Yeah, she said she bought the pink morganite, and she says that people think that it is a pink diamond. I agree. And thanks for watching on vacation. How nice. Is this a big vacation week? Oh, of course it is, because we've got end of May and probably a lot of graduations going on, people on the go. Thanks, Brenda. Appreciate you watching while you're on vacation. Have a good time. Travel safely. All right, let's get to our big Russian demantoid deal. Those turquoise earrings are here, and we're going to get you a little Russian demantoid celebration here. And how about this? Adding in yellow and white diamonds together with the gorgeous neon of our Russian demantoid. That is very, very special. And these figure eights, it's like a little graduated figure eight design and that infinity look that creates a lot of negative space on. So they're really, it's a pretty ring when you see it on the hand too, which is important, right? Because that is where we wear rings. So it's always good when it looks good on, right? It's always one thing to see it on a wheel, but make sure you watch this one in particular on the hand so you can really appreciate the beauty of it and the way it's designed. But it's going to be item number 854. It has a 64-point Russian demantoid. That is your centerpiece. And then it's going to be 36 points in yellow and 46 points in white diamonds. So a beautiful look here overall. But that's the thing. When we see bigger Russian demantoids, a lot of times they are in these bigger styles that have more of a kind of pronounced double halo. This is really more like a band ring. So it sits like a band ring, it wears like a band ring, and then you've got that center stone set right up top in the middle. Now, if you would like it, we're doing one of the more rare stones, and again, this has been kind of a rare show, right? It's been a lot of rarity, a lot of beauty, a lot of unique. So what we're gonna do is try to make this affordable as well, which obviously, not easy to do when you're talking about the top quality demantoid in the world, which is out of Russia. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than $49.99. As a matter of fact, watch this on the hand. $5,000 ring. Look at this. How pretty is that style? And did anybody get that yellow diamond? The 251? Not sure. I knew we were verifying. Tim, let me know if you ended up getting that one or not. Not sure. Did anyone get the yellow diamond? Nobody got it. It's still here. What in the world? Verifying, and nobody got it yet. Wow. Okay, I moved on because I thought it was gone, but it's still here. Well, maybe I just spend the rest of the 32 minutes on that then, because that's my best value. But here we go. Since we already started the rush into Montoid, go ahead. 0 to start. Let's try it. $49.99 ring. 0 to start, $100 increments. Let's go that route. And we'll see where it goes, because we still have turquoise earrings here. And we still have that big Paraiba here. And we've got a lot of jewelry that's still hanging out here, and we can't have anything left in 30 minutes. So now we're starting at 0. And ooh, judging on the way these things are going, it could go for $100 if we even get it, which right now do not have $100. $5,000 ring, nearly 2/3 of a carat, demontoid out of Russia, and that top. I better move before this. Actually, oh, I better move on, because at this point, if we got no bidders, I got big problems here. Because we're doing a no reserve auction here, and there's not one single solitary bidder, and it's worth a lot more than $100. Okay, I'm going to get the cash out of my wallet and throw down $100 right now. I'm going to put $100 on it, and I know I'm breaking every rule, but let's do it. Let's do it. There's my $100 right there. Let's do it. I'm throwing in my $100. I'm buying it. I'm buying it. That looks awful, doesn't it? Dirty money. But that's it. I'm buying it. $100. I got $100. Anyone want a challenge? Nope. Okay, it's mine. Tony put it up there. That's my bid. I got the money. I'm good for it. It's right here. I'm good for it. Nobody? $200? All right. I mean, I tried it. We got 2, 300. Oh, operators, remember, yell it out. Okay, I can't see all at one time. How much? 300. I don't know. What else are you going to do? We'll be here the rest of the day. $400. My money's no good here. That's for sure. Trust me, $500, I'll be paying for this show. You know what? That's what happens, right? I got to pay them if I don't sell enough. And that's what's happening right now. So here we go. How much? $600? Okay. Remember power bids? We talked about that earlier. We need some power bids if we're going to even get this done in 30 minutes. It's a $5,000 ring, but it's not going for $5,000. 600 we have, that's it? 7, we just got 7. Whew, we got a long way to go here. Got a long way to go. Spencer's at 7, you have 800. Thank you, Sean's at $800. Few backed up calls, but not many. So we won't end the auction until we get everybody in, I promise you. We will not. Well, at least baseball's going well. At least baseball's going well. That's good news. 900 we have. I just heard 9. How much? $1,000. Okay, good. We have $1,000. Oh, good. We've covered the gold. Maybe. We have 1,100 now. $1,100 has been bid. 1,200 over here. 1,200. Looking for a lot more. We're still not even, are we even halfway to half? No, not yet. We're not. Yeah. 1,300 we have. 13. Oh, no. Slowing down a bit. I only have 3 active bidders in currently. $1,400 over here. Sean's got the lead. Uh-oh. Tim's out. Spencer's out. Will's out. What in the world? 1,400 was bid. Everybody bowed out. Except Will's verifying. So we have 14. One bidder at 14. We have clear lines. We have lines available to get you in right here, right now. We're at $1,400. This is, mark it down. Is May 21st something I don't know about? Is there something happening today I was not aware of? Is something going on? $1,400. This is a miracle. A miracle. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. 2 minutes and we sell it. We have one bidder left. One bidder. I'm going to find out who that is. Sean, we got to find out. 1,400, and for some reason, every single bidder I had who was active has bowed out, and it's a $5,000 ring. Take a look at it. 2 minutes. Let's sell it. What's up? So we're verifying? You better verify this time. You better That's when the show went awry, about 2 minutes in, when Jalen gave me the verifying, non-verifying deal. That's about when it all went off the rails. So we have 1:40 left to get you in. One bidder left, one bidder verifying. We've got 1:35, and this is a major value. So here's our last call, and if you want to jump in, you don't even have to bid as of yet, but you can jump in right now and potentially win it at the end of the deal here. That's not a bad way to go. Why not? Try it, give it a shot. It's Russian demontoid that is not usually this affordable, and you know that. Let's try it on again. So remember, the total diamond weight actually here, you got to put it all together because you have the 36 points, that's in the yellow. We do that because there are different values on different colors of diamonds. So 36 points plus 46 points. So that means total of 82. And we've got a final minute left. I'm going to try it on again. So take a look. If you haven't seen this yet on the hand, take a look at it here so you can see how amazing this is with that design, which of course, look at that. Immediately having those yellow diamonds beside the demontoid, you see the yellows that are brought out among the greens, the blues. Is our hand shot just dark, or is it just my eyes from staring into these lights all day? It just looks dark to me. I don't know if we lost a light or what's going on, but it looks a little dark, but at least you get the size perspective, right? And then you've got the yellow diamonds acting as almost like a kind of a graduated figure eight ribbon style on the sides. Bringing out the dispersion level of that Russian demontoid is key. That's a highly dispersive stone. It disperses more than diamonds are capable of. You have 15 seconds remaining, and that'll be that. And then we're going to show you a big old tanzanite deal, and then I guess we're out of airtime. So I'm going to need requests, guys. If you have anything you want to see here for our last few minutes, anything at all, we'll bring it on out for you. I've got the boxes at the ready to bring out whatever we can for you. Do we have $1,500? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. That is gone. I've got to show you this big tanzanite. It was here yesterday, but yesterday I didn't have anything available except this. So I think we all shopped yesterday. But look at that stone. See what I mean? This is just red, 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 red. Look at that blue wing. But let's call this red wing. Is it from Detroit? Does it play hockey? I don't know. I'm calling it the red wing. That's the amazing stone there. 7650. Maybe that's what they're doing, Tony. They're watching the Golden Knights play hockey right now. That's got to be what they're doing. Or is that just my mom? 1663 on this one. Item number is 7650. 7650. That is a 1663 good-looking stone. I'm going to move it. So this was the, and I was a little stunned because I did have it yesterday, but it got down to this price tag. There was simply the lowest per carat price tag on a tanzanite we have, so I'm giving it another shot. 1668, 60 points in yellow diamonds. There are just two. It's a 30 and a 30, one on each side. All enveloped in the yellow gold, set with the white gold as far as the tanzanite, the band itself. Here we go. Look at the inside. There's nothing it lacks except a good home and a great, great owner. And you know, this is the beloved material. We adore it. Let's do it. So it was $19,999. It's come crashing down. I thought $99.99 would be good. It was good. It just needs better. So instead of $99 or $89 or $79, and keep this in mind, when you get that big a stone, I know that's large, but look at it on the hand. Sits really, really well on the hand, given that it's just that three-stone style. You're still seeing the reds come through so well. $79.99, it's not. This is not even $69.99, and think about where we are. I'll do the math for you. Sit back, relax, but for a 1663, right now we're at $420 a carat. It's getting even better than that. It's not even $59.99. Think about where that takes it. So that's going to be $360 a carat. That is as low as we see 2 carat stones go. This is nearly $17. It's not $59.99, $58.88, or $57.99. This is the one to own. Here's the best per carat price we have. And yet what's on the sides? A 30-point yellow, a 30-point yellow diamond that are natural, brilliant, pear-shaped stones. And it's not $57.99. What is happening? And all those reds that normally are a little bit tougher to see on camera are there. And it's $5,777, which it means that stone is a $347 per carat price tag. If the gold and the diamonds are completely free. I didn't have much left yesterday. This was one. And I'm not one for reruns, but there it is because that needs to get a home today. It's just that good. There are no other values like that. I know it's not for everybody because it's almost 17 carats, but if the value is what you're looking for and what's kept you out of the bigger stones is the price tag that just naturally elevates, well, 347 is pretty good. So best, right? Don't have another. Even earlier today, we saw more like a $500 a carat deal. So what happens when you get under 350 a carat? That's why it should go. And the reds there are so striking. In a cushion cut stone, big yellow diamonds with it. Can't say enough about it. I just can't say enough about it. It's too good to be here. So that's why it's getting another look today with 20 minutes left in the show. And then we've got a great pair of, one more pair of diamond hoops, shall we? Let's just do it. One more pair of diamond hoops. And then literally my counter is clean. I got nothing on here. I got nothing except box after box after box of jewelry, so we can show you anything you need to see. But this is the time to let us know right here and now. So anything you need, let me know. There's also that one diamond tennis bracelet. We have that 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet. It's under $9,000 to get a tennis bracelet here. That's awfully good. Any last requests you have for the show? We need to hear from you. Last chance, last call. Tell us what you need to see. Again, we've got a Paraiba in the saddle ring. Turquoise earrings are here. A couple of really, really, really good one-of-a-kind aquas, hoop earrings. One big opal that was $9.99 is still here as well. Just again, anything we can show you one more time. If there's something you're thinking about, at least see it one more time on the air before you make a decision one way or the other. But yeah, it is. Wait, Laura, you could see the operators in the reflection of the stone? What? Really? Wow, really? Oh my goodness. She says that tanzanite is so big. When you put it down on the wheel, I could actually see the operators in the reflection of the tanzanite. Really? Can you see Jason's hair though? That's a more important question. Jason, it was so funny. So many people missed you the other day. They're like, I didn't see it. What? Yeah, they missed it. They missed it. So whenever you're ready, Jason, we'll bring it back up. But here we go. Diamond hoop earrings next. Who's got the tanzanite? Can you really see what, Laura? I'm not seeing it. Really? Wow. That is a cool stone. Who's got it? Only one though. Can't build another one. Can't make you another one. That's it. That's all I got. Diamond hoops are next. Hi, Laura. Thanks for watching, Laura. We appreciate it. Nice to have you with us. Happy Sunday. Anybody got this one? No? All right. Well, we've got some requests coming in, it looks like then. So this one's here. The yellow diamond's here. Unless, are we setting that aside, Tim? I'm not sure. Tim, are we setting that aside or is it available? The 251, it's available or not available? The big yellow diamond that you were verifying on, is it available or not available? I don't want to show somebody's ring if it's already sold, but did she bow out? Okay, gotcha. But okay, so just want to make sure if it's here or not. Okay, so here we go, 5777. Any questions, requests? All right, this one's here. Go ahead. So here we go with the hoop earrings. I've got one more pair of hoops. This is a triple row style. Just in the front, not the inside outs like we've been seeing all the rest of the day. This is one great style. It's going to give you a 96-point diamond weight, just shy of 1 carat. Really beautiful look here. And yes, they're going to be item number 368. And huge, 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 huge value because here's the width we love. So instead of just, because everything I've shown you today has had big diamond weights, but generally 1-row styles. This is a 3-row style right there in the front. Shared prong setting style, so they're not muddied up with gold. It really lets the diamonds do their thing. And you've got a hinge style still, which is going to have this almost lever back style that snaps into place. Here's what they look like from a distance. We'll get you a measurement. We'll show them on. Let's make them affordable. because there's a $14.99 price on this hoop, and you know why. Because there's a carat in, and we can do the white, the yellow, the rose gold, so whatever you need there. But this is the length, which I know is such a good length for so many people because it's just right at a ½ an inch or so, just a little bit more, but not by much. So right at that ½ inch style, which is what we haven't seen today, but you get more width through the front, not just one row, but three. So that's really what is separating this from all the other styles we've had, which we've had 3 today. It's not even $1,499. They're not even $999 for a carat, almost in diamonds, in your choice of gold color. This is what they look like on. So it almost creates that, it's almost like a huggy look, if you will, right up the front there. So it's really a nice look because when you do get a little more width to it, you tend to get a little more, it's just a more striking kind of style. Let's go back to the wheel. They're not even $899. Let's blow them out. So this could be, if you've watched all the hoops we've had, could be just what was missing as far as styling, just something a little bit different for you, and it's not even $899. We'll make it $888 only if you would like to own those hoop earrings at almost a carat in their size, white, yellow, or the rose. So it's our last call. So Tim, are we gonna make that available or no? So it's still here? Or just let me know if it's, were we saving it for her or is it still here? Because I got to show it again if it's still here. Okay, so call your operator on the 251 yellow. I'm not sure what's happening with that one, but let's get a really last look at some great pieces here for our last 15 minutes. If there's anything we can show you, let me know. Since we don't have any requests and I've shown you everything we've had today and everything we've got, I can recap some items from yesterday, like the big diamond tennis bracelet, that big 1668 tanzanite still here. Here's that really special 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet. That is our second largest here. But the only larger version is going to be about $35,000. This one is under $9,000 for all 31 point stones. So if you like that one, let me know. I'll tell you that tanzanite's got to go. The 1663, we cannot leave it here. We've got a final call in the show. Our Sunday's about to conclude. We'll be back tomorrow, but in the evening time. So again, evening hours on the weekdays on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. So keep that in mind. Weekend shows are during the day. Weeknight shows are in the evening time. So $888 for that pair. Let's show the Tanzy one last time. Honestly, this is the one that's got to go. When it's the best value we have, it's got to go. And then we'll just take requests if you have them. If you don't, we'll figure out something else to show you. But again, if you got anything you'd like to see from today or yesterday or even earlier in the week, we're here to help you, but we only have about 15 minutes. So you have to get those requests in really quickly here so we have enough time to go get them. But anybody who'd like the hoops, let me know at $888. It's a fabulous buy. I'm just going to show it again. Here's the 1663. I refuse to leave this here. It's my literal best value on Blue Wing Block D here in the inventory. We're normally selling them for $500 a carat or $450 a carat. This is down to under $350 a carat on one of our bigger stones remaining in the gorgeous reds, 1663. Try it out. Send it back if it ain't all that. But you can't get a better value, and it's one of our bigger stones remaining. So it is $57.77 with huge yellow diamonds. Look at those. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. 251 yellow diamond. Oh, I just love it. I just love it so much. And if you haven't inquired, try it. Like I said, try it. Send it back. Listen, we give you the money back guarantee, not because we get returns, not because we do all that, not because we encourage you. I just don't think you will. I just want you to know on bigger pieces especially that you've got that safety net. Like on that beautiful 251 yellow diamond, $94.99 on the 251 center. Remember, it was $398 in total, and that is, yeah, true to size, yes. And then here's the tanzanite yet again. We're still waiting to see who's got that one. Sorry, Tony, to go back and forth. I was just going to get a couple last looks in here at some of the pieces to consider before we go off the air today. $57.77. Jason, were you getting hoops? Questions, requests, anything at all? Hoops are still going out. Lots of hoops going out. A lot of you loving that 3-row 98-point style, 96-point rather. 96-point, $888 was the price. 96 points in diamonds, there they are. Those really, truly great everyday style too. Great everyday style, but still giving you those VS diamonds. Still have those for you. 57.77. I am not leaving it here. I cannot, I won't move on till that's gone, unless you have a request, of course. But since we don't, let's just wait until this one gets home. Just 57.77. Cannot say enough about this stone, this value, the reds. Look at that. A request in time. Oh no, not this one. No, it's the biggest value we have. Jalen, is this your caller that was asking about the 1171? Her name is Shirley. Has she seen it before? Of course she has. She can't stop thinking about it. Shirley, I have a rule, and forgive me if you've heard it before, but if you can't stop thinking about something, you need to at least try it. Buy it, but try it. Here it's try it. Get it at home, see what it's all about. Ironically, we just had our biggest tanzanite value. This is the biggest value overall. It's item number 9295. This is the 1171. This sure is. It is the 1171 Paraiba. It is the big one we've got. This is, talk about 63 pointers going up over $10,000. Well, this is an 1171, largest one here, and clean. So superbly, I hate to use this word, but I can't find a flaw. We hesitate to use the word perfect surrounding natural gems, but I can't find a flaw. And it's a type 3 copper-bearing blue-green tourmaline. Wow. 1171, it's a carat 61 in diamonds, and it is in white gold right now. You can change it if you want to, but this is actually one of our biggest values we have, period, done. Talk about that JCK show. I think, isn't this the one? Yeah. This is the one that's headed to the JCK show in June to be sold to someone in the industry. Or you could take it first, and then it can't go, because if you take it today, it can't go to Vegas in June, which is around the corner. So here's what we're going to do on this one. I've got $19,999. I've presented it multiple times in the last couple of weeks. And as I'm going to say it, not bragging, just humbly telling you, I'm an expert in Paraiba because I own a lot of them. And when you own a lot of them, you tend to keep up to date with the pricing that is always ever increasing. This is what it looks like on the hand. It is razzle, dazzle, stunning, clean, beautiful, brilliant neon. So if you have this one, let me know. Does she have any questions, Jalen, about this one? Just wanted to see if it's still here. It's here at $19,999. I just skipped right to the price because it's been on a lot lately. It is $19,999. That is a huge value. This is normally a $60,000 or $70,000 per carat stone, and right now it's at $1,700 a carat. So try it as the recommendation. Get it at home, see what it's all about. Look at that clarity with your own eyes in person, put it on, and yeah, I would say get it appraised as well, because there is no way you would not even get a $20,000 per carat opportunity on Paraiba of this size anywhere in the world. So operators, let me know if anybody's got the tanzanite or the Paraiba or the 251 or anything, so we can just kind of keep everyone else up to date with what's going on. But this is definitely one for the ages here, and today's the day to pick it up. Today is the day. It's a great value. It's supposed to be over $101,000 here on our show. It's under $20,000 today. It can't go lower. It won't go lower. It is what it is. But it is truly one of our bigger values. And I know that's not inexpensive, but you know what? When it comes to value, there is nothing better in this inventory than that Paraiba special right there. So highly recommend it. We'll go back to the, again, the tanzanite if that's still available. The 1668, gotta let me know though, because everything has got to go from this show. We have 9 minutes left in the broadcast. Really, truly a little unorthodox Sunday here where we still actually very rarely do I have anything left on a Sunday. We've got pieces left, so that is highly unusual. So here's one of them. This is the 1668. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air. I don't think the pieces will. We have had a flurry of phone calls over the last 10 minutes or so. Everyone's taken things from the show. So I don't even know what's here and what's not here. So you've got to call because the operators have everything updating in the system. But this is the time to check on availability on anything. It really, truly is that time, especially the Paraiba, because now usually after 3 times on the air and 3 full presentations, a piece like that is gonna find its way to somebody's home. And then of course the yellow diamond, which I don't know, that I'm talking a lot about it. I don't know if that's still here. You'll have to check. Here's what we're going to do on the tanzanite. Again, best per carat price we have is $57.77, but that comes down to under $350 per carat, and that's with big yellow diamonds on the side. So you've got a truly important piece here. And then we've got one more request to get to, but I still believe that stone has got to go. And then we have a great looking chameleon diamond in a lady's ring that actually is going to be item number 7942. That'll be for you. It looks like, Jason, this is your request with a GIA cert. Here's the chameleon diamond. It actually is a 70 pointer, and it's a VS1. Really cool mounting too, the way it has burnished and pave diamonds. We'll show you the cert here very quickly, and that's a 70 pointer with 44 points in diamonds. Take a look at this in the certificate. All of our chameleon diamonds we offer are certified by GIA. 70 point, fancy, deep brown, green, yellow, VS1. That is real rare to get a VS1 quality in a chameleon diamond because they also change color. So that's why they list fancy, number 1, but they list 3 different colors because it changes based on temperature. So you've got a great stone here to own, really amazing price tag. We went from $14,999. This one is down under $5,000. It's not $49.99 either. We're going to make this a lot easier. $47.77 if you'd like this one, and that's a huge size. I've got a 70 pointer here that I was supposed to put on a wheel. It's down to $89.99 for a 70 pointer here. So I like this 70 pointer better in that you've got it under $5,000 and actually under $4,800 for that matter. So that's a huge value. Let me try it on for you as well. We'll see this one on the hand, and that's going to be in the white, the yellow, or the rose. So Jason, let me know if they have any questions on that one. It starts very green. Sometimes, you know, they can start more yellow-green. Sometimes they start more green-brown. This is really just a bright green color and then changes to a golden yellow-orange. Thank you on that one. Enjoy it. Let's go back to our tanzanite because that's still here. I'm still waiting for this incredible 1668 to get its home. Final now. 6 minutes left in the show. So anything else we can bring out by request for you, this is the time. If you have any questions about that Paraiba, our largest here at 1171. If you have any questions about the 1663 tanzanite that's right here at the lowest per carat we have, you got all of 6 minutes now to give us a call. We'll help you out with any questions you have, let you know if something's still available. Check on that big yellow diamond, last of its kind here today. Looking forward to, again, getting all these pieces out the door. That's what we do. After the show goes off the air, jewelry keeps on going. So don't wait till tomorrow because you're going to be out of luck. This is what happens. A lot of people just wait till the end to make the decisions on what they'd like from the show. And so this is your time to pick them up, get what you love. And then here we have it. That big yellow diamond bracelet, remember, rather the white diamond bracelet, we do have a yellow diamond bracelet on the way in the coming days. We got a great yellow diamond band, but this is our 9 carat 30 diamond tennis bracelet. Just a reminder, we saw that yesterday. It is also still here, so really important. And yep, you got a last call on anything you've seen throughout the 3 hours. Don't forget, we're back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Pacific time. That's 9 Central and 10 p.m. Eastern. Back with an incredible lineup of jewelry for our must-see Monday night Markdown Madness show. We're going to be excited about that. So that's going to be coming up for you tomorrow night. And then, of course, 5777 on this one. Please do not wait. One more time on the hand. This is so major. And just again, bigger stones, you know how limited they are going forward. We talked about this earlier, kind of getting prepared for our grand finale of Blue Wing Block Ds, both the museum and otherwise. So you've got a very small window left to get in on anything in the Blue Wing category. And this one being with the yellow diamonds on the side, all those very pronounced reds coming through. Such a specialty piece, 5777. It's got to go. So our last call is now. Thanks for being with us today, too. We really appreciate you joining us and just hanging out and watching. And of course, for those of you shopping today, a special thank you to all of you shopping today and picking up what have been some very important values really throughout the day. So big thanks to one and all. Still have that big Paraiba, still have this one at the moment, but a lot of verifications going on. And don't forget about that 251, unless did anybody get the 251? Let me know if anybody got that 251. So here we go. And then also just a reminder that we had this really special Fawn diamond, a 1 carat or size here. This is really important. We've got the fawn in the bridge. Take a look at that. There's the fawn diamond oval. That was here earlier. 553 was the item number. It's a 1 carat VS fawn set in a diamond bridge, carat 05 in diamonds there, and that is $25.99 only. So that's a huge value as well. So last call on the show. Thanks for being with us today. Again, give us a call right now because we still have a couple of minutes where we can flash something again for you, try it on, etc. And then, of course, after the show goes off the air, we'll be here helping you place any orders for anything you need. And that will be our Sunday. But again, a lot of great values still hanging out here. And thank you on that chameleon diamond, by the way. Thank you so much. If you're getting that tennis bracelet, I know we're talking about that tennis bracelet. Don't let that one pass you by. It's the only size we have quite like it. And you've got this one now. Let me try this on, $25.99. This was way back, probably third item of the show today. It was sold immediately, and we told everyone it was sold, and then the person that got it said, never mind. So here we are. One last look at it. So if you're wondering, wait a minute, what happened? That sold. It did, but then it didn't. So back here again for you with 2.5 minutes left, and that's it. So $25.99 on the Fawn diamond. Really encourage you to think about that. Of course, that's going to be $205 total weight in diamonds. It's in the yellow now. Change it if you want to, no problem there, but $25.99 gets that to you. It's our last 2 minutes now, so come on in. Get that 1668, try that 1171 Paraiba, get this Fawn diamond, which is, well, you know 1 carat Fawn diamonds don't come around all that often, so we'll be able to help you there, and anything else we can help you with, answer questions on. This is the time to dial in. The phone number is the same. You can reach us even after we go off the air and help you out with anything at all. So don't forget, big Monday Markdown show. This is a must-see, getting your week kicked off right. So be sure and join us at 7 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow night, and I'll see you then. And then, of course, we've got our last minute 30 remaining on today. So whatever it is, there are 3 incredible pieces that all need homes, and we'll just put them all together here. So you can see what we've got in our last 90 seconds to shine, quite literally here. And look at this Paraiba, the glow, the neon, the Paraiba. You take what you like. Boy, I'm really seeing a lot of purple element come out of that Fawn diamond there. $25.99 for the centerpiece. $19,999 for our big Paraiba there, which is just perfection in a Paraiba. And then we have the big tanzanite, the 1668, our lowest per carat price here with the big yellow diamonds. That is down to $57.77. So 3 incredible pieces. Last call. And again, we'll help you out after we go off the air. We're still here taking your phone calls. So feel free to call us. Ask any questions if there's anything you want to talk about today or any questions you have. We'll all be available to answer those for you. So again, happy Sunday. Whatever you're doing today, whatever you're doing, if it's relaxing a little bit, if it's out and about, if you have any questions jewelry-wise, we're here. We see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern. It is it's a big show tomorrow. We've got this whole Monday night markdown thing is really, again, it's becoming a big thing. It's definitely must-see. So make sure with me, you'll see incredible markdowns. We'll have a little variety of some brand new and some closeouts for you, as we always do. And we're looking forward to seeing you then. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for watching and shopping today on this Sunday. We appreciate you so much. And from all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your day. We'll see you right back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Sunday, and thanks so much.